Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell V12 Experience.
Hello, baseball fans. Here we go. It is the Toronto Blue Jays back home in the T-Dot, taking on the Houston Astros. And boy, oh boy, it doesn't get more important than this. Who doesn't love the Sammy Sam experience? Welcome in, Theo. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Bruce, what's going on? Predicting a 6-3 comeback win. Bruce wants us to be sitting on the edge of our seats all night long, going with those comebacks. Daniel Berry, how's it going? JDA, what's up? Alfredo, welcome in everybody. Welcome the Houston Astros, the Toronto Blue Jays, live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Happy Tuesday. And woo-wee, this one certainly is a big one. We know the weekend series against the Yankees did not particularly go how we wanted it to go. However, we were able to get one. We still hold a 2-game lead over the Yankees. That's it. Only 2. Once upon a time, it was 5. It's now 2. And we're going to have to really reel it in. This is going to be a very, very tough series because, boy, oh boy, these Astros are a little bit of a powerhouse team. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. The Astros themselves sitting number 1 in the AL West, 78 wins, 66 losses. The Blue Jays, on the other hand, 82 wins, 61 losses, coming over back-to-back losses to the New York Yankees, including that real long rain delay game. That was something, but we had a lot of fun. Houston, they have only won 2 of their last 5, so I like our thoughts just a little bit better. Nick, how's it going? Welcoming you. Very unfortunate situation. Ken Dryden was something else. He was, a real ambassador for the game of hockey. Much better hockey player than he was a politician. But yeah, RIP to Ken Dryden and the Dryden family. Very, very sad situation. What's up, Richard? Welcome in. Joshua in the house. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're set for a fine evening of baseball. And unfortunately, this is going to be a fine evening of baseball without one of the hottest bats in the Blue Jays lineup. If you didn't hear, Bo Bichette has officially been put on the injured list with a sprained knee. We saw it happen when he slid into home base. He was being sent around, got the wave, came in, the throw was there. He kind of slid knee first, a little knee-on-knee collision with the catcher. And that was it. He tried to play, he stayed in the game, and he's officially now been put on the injured list for 10 days. Go Expos, JDs. Yes, man, I loved me those Expos. I had so much fun in Montreal watching the Expos play. They were great. But yeah, unfortunately, Bo Bichette is not going to play today. Here is your lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be Springer leading it off. Lucas is going to be in right, batting second, followed by Guerrero Jr. We got Varsho in center field tonight. He's been awesome. Captain Clutch, Alejandro Kirk, is going to be catching. Barger in at third base tonight. We got Clement over at short. Lorpa Fido is coming into play against his former team. He's in left, and Jimenez in second base. And pitching tonight, getting the start on the mound. Never say never. It is Bieber going to be tossing the balls. Bieber is there, and he is looking to really get things done. Coming in for the Astros, a tough lineup. We got Pena, Alvarez, Correa, Altuve, Sanchez, Walker, Myers, Diaz, Dubin, and getting the start, it is going to be Garcia. That is going to be the lineup. Joshua's calling. Springer gets a leading home run. Would love to see Springer lead it off and send another one over the fence. He's so good at doing that. But as we said, Bichette finds himself on the injured list. Now, it is retroactive back to Sunday, but Bo Bichette is going to be out, and it was that bad slide, just that knee-to-knee collision. Michael, how's it going? That is right. Bieber is getting the start today. Bieber's been looking good. Now, his first outing was by far his best outing with the Blue Jays. It kind of went downhill a little bit, but he's throwing the ball really, really well, and he's coming back from that elbow surgery, that Tommy John surgery. So this is going to be a real important start here for Bieber and the Blue Jays. Irene, how's it going? Good evening. Welcome in. What do you think about the Dodgers needed one out for a no-hitter? Then Baltimore caught up. Alfredo, I love when this happens, because how many times have we seen this happen to the Blue Jays where they're on the cusp of greatness and something just falls apart? So listen, it is what it is. That's why no hitters are so hard to come by. You got to be spot on all the way through. Mega coming in, celebrating 2 months of membership. What up, Mega? Welcome in. Welcome to Zip Partay. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to be celebrating, watching these Blue Jays. Hopefully, they're going to be doing great things. Now, of course, we have to be scoreboard watching. You know, the Yankees are playing the Tigers tonight. Tigers, no slouches either. So Yankees going to have to put up some big numbers against them. And then later tonight, as we're all going to bed, at least some of us on the West Coast, we'll be tuning in to watch the Red Sox and the Athletics. That one is at 10:05 start. So some scoreboard watching we be doing as the Yankees 2 games back of the Blue Jays. Boston 3 games back of the Blue Jays. Toronto and Boston are going to meet up very soon. And I think just a week or so, week and a half. But they are going to have one last series, and that series can be super important. Remember, Toronto does have the tie break against both those teams. So that is, please, hopefully it doesn't come to it, but we got that in our back pocket. Canadian Skull, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, that game is later tonight. Space City coming in, going for the Astros. Welcome in, Space City. We're going to see how they can do. Will the Astros bring out the big bats against the Blue Jays here tonight? It is going to be a tough one, a very tough one. And you know what? I'm excited. This is a true test. Now, a lot of people saying the Blue Jays have one of the hardest closing schedules in the major leagues. And you know what? I would rather have a difficult closing schedule so you go in hard into those playoffs. And if they can hold on to that top spot, they then get that bye, right? They go right to the second round, so they'll get a chance to rest and relax. But I want them to go in with pitchers throwing, bats swinging, finding a way to play as a unit rather than having a wishy-washy easy schedule, because sometimes the top teams tend to play down to the lower teams, and that's not good things. So we're going to wait and see what these Jays can do over the next couple of weeks. Just a couple of weeks left of the season. It's hard to believe, but also, what's coming up in a couple of weeks? It's the hockey season. NHL is going to be getting going, and we got something special we're going to do a little bit later on tonight to celebrate hockey season coming up. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Go Astros. Ooh, the more Astro fans. I love it. Blue Jays only have 19 games left. Can you believe it? This season has gone by so fast. The summer has gone by so fast, but we are looking forward to this run. Now, whatever happens, should the Jays hang on a top spot and get in? Best case scenario, great. Should they fall down and have to play an extra couple of games? That's okay too. What the Blue Jays have done this season has been incredible. They came in here and they weren't expected to be a powerhouse team. They had a great start to the season. Remember, they took off. They were winning games. And then all of a sudden, they kind of peaked and started to drop down. And everyone was like, typical Toronto team. And all of a sudden, they went on that winning streak. They had an unbelievable summer. They came together. They put a string of wins together. And here they are, and not going to look back. We're going to play this one forward and see if they can go all the way. What's up, Jake? Welcome in. Let's go Astros. Let's go Rangers. Rangers, talk about a team that is on the cusp, a team that is trying to squeak in there. Texas, 1.5 games back of Seattle. They are on the verge of getting in there. And to be honest with you, I kind of would like to see Texas make it in. I like Texas. The Rangers are a good, solid squad. It's been such a crazy year. And man, we're only just getting started, right? Playoffs is a whole other level of crazy. And I really hope, and we've talked about this before. Hey, John, what's going on? I really hope it's not the officials, the umpires that are going to determine some of these series. We know the balls and strikes have not been perfect. In fact, far from it. And while we don't want to blame it on the umpires, you have to make your own destiny. You can't let an individual game or a series rest on a ball or a strike call. You got to put the bats to work and get that lead and hold that lead. But let's just have it be even. That's all we ask for. Bo's on the injury list. That's right. Bo is not going to be playing there tonight. He is going to be out for a couple of days. And the Jays and the Astros on a beautiful sunny day here in Toronto. The roof is open. The ballpark is packed, and we are just about ready to get this one going. Houston, Pena versus Bieber about to get underway. And man, I cannot wait. Come on, Jays. We need this one. We need this one so very much. As we're getting started, I want to welcome everybody in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're going to have a lot of fun with us tonight. I know I'm going to have a good time. So make sure you are hitting that like button, hit that thumbs up, because that helps us out tremendously as you're coming in. And last but not least, if you're not already subscribed or following along, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow. There you go, Logan. Logan hitting that follow. Thank you so much. My Rockies need this one tonight in LA. Game 2. Yeah, Rockies. Rockies are a tough team, Matthew. You guys have been in trouble. You've been up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. Shall we play some baseball? Shall we get this one underway? Bieber, take it away. Let's play ball as the umpire going to call it in. Hey, Craig, what's going on? I'm a believer. Time to go. First pitch. Swing and foul. 7:08. Not foul. Hitting to play. Deep to the wall. Why did I say foul? Jumping. That's going to drop in. First pitch is going to be a stand-up double for Pena. Why did I say foul? It was foul because it stank. Holy smokes. First pitch came in. I was looking at the clock. 7:08. And the Astros, one pitch, have a runner on second base. This was a nice pitch. High in the strike zone. Started to break and then just kind of hung. Already a bad game, Dominic. There you go. Already a bad game. Flush off the Pizza Nova sign in center field. Love me some Pizza Nova, but not when Jeremy Pena is going to hit his 27th double off the sign. There we go. Cheaters. John, that's funny. Here's Alvarez taking his first pitch outside. Come on, Bieber. That's not the start we wanted. Did you need an extra warm-up pitch? What happened there? I didn't even get to tell you Pena's stats. He was up and gone so fast. Alvarez comes in, 271 average. JDA put that hit under protest. Love it. That's really funny. Put that hit under protest. It was too high. It was too high, I tell you. It doesn't count. Beaver fever, beaver tails. Oh, John, I haven't had a beaver tail in so long. I actually prefer a little funnel cake over the beaver tail, personally. But they're so good. So bad for you, but so good. Why is everything that's so bad for you so good? Come on, Bieber. Settle down. 2-0 is the count here to Alvarez. Runner on second. Nobody out. Pitch going to drop in for a strike. There you go. There you go. That's how you got to do it. The cinnamon one is the best. Yeah, they are so delicious. So delicious. Well, we're up to our second batter in the game, and we're already talking about food. 2-1 is the count. Here's a pitch, swing, and you're going to hit this one over. Jimenez is going to grab it over to first. One down, but that does advance the runner. So with one out, we got a runner on third. Carrera going to be coming up. That's funny. Holy smokes. Love the carnival food. Do you guys remember the show Carnival Eats? Did you ever watch that? Carnival Eats. Noah Cap. Great host. Great show. Here comes Carlos Carrera on 127 games, hitting 274 average. Devin, what's going on? Let's go. Catches the bottom corner. Strike one. Nice pitch. Like that one. Yeah, Canadian Skull. It really was good. It was good. A lot of good food on that show. Had a buddy of mine actually had an appearance on that show. Shout out to the man making the rainbow grilled cheese. Swing and a miss. Strike two. We'll take that one. There we go. Now he's settled down. Watch that with my brother and mom. Yeah, it was a good show. They got a drone cam going on around the stadium. At least that's what I believe it is. And it looks pretty cool. Some good sky shots. Lucas, what's up? Welcome in. I'm doing great. Thank you. Here's the 0-2. Drops it a little low. Ball one. Bieber, one of those guys, came with so much excitement when he returned. Had a great debut with the Blue Jays in the last 2 starts. Not as good, but doing all right. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Tanker from North Carolina. What is a beaver tail? So imagine a donut. Hang on, this one up high, 2 and 2. Imagine a donut that's like, it's like fried goodness, but it looks like a beaver tail. So it's flat and wide, and you cover it with powdered sugar and toppings and all the good stuff. Like a big giant flat funnel cake. Here's a 2-2, misses inside, 3 and 2. Come on, Beaver. Maybe the dome open. It's messing with him a little bit. Hopefully he'll settle this down. Let's go. Time to put Corey out. Here's the pitch. Infield comes in. It's going to be hit, popped up deep to center field, to the track. Varsho leaping. This is gone. A 2-run shot. Oh my goodness. Carlos says, nah, 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 nah. See you later. Hits this one over the fence. 2-0 Astros on just a handful of pitches. 417 feet. He crushed that one. Hopeton, what's going on? Welcome in. It is expensive. They are expensive. Wow. He hammered this one. Oh boy. Well, I think the Blue Jays are saying, you know what, Houston, you're a good team and all. So what we're going to do is we're going to spot you a couple of runs, and then we're going to come back. Major, what's going on? Welcome in. My first rainbow grilled cheese, the Grateful Show in 1977. Stefan, what's going on? Welcome in. Great start. All right, Beebs. Outside 2-0. Not a good start here by the Beebs. The comeback kids. That's right. Jose Altuve coming up 264 on the average. Houston was watching the game film on Bieber. This one is going to miss low. 3-0. Houston, we have a problem. Our pitcher is MIA. Bieber a little rocky here. This one is going to be hit hard again. Left center. Varsho is over. Signals he's going to make that catch. 2 down. All right, 2 down. There you go, Bruce. That's right. Bruce, they were setting it up. Somebody was watching and they said, hey, Bruce wants to see a big comeback, so let's make it happen. 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. Oh boy. Really not how we wanted to start our evening here against the Houston Astros. So he's a little slow. Strike. First strike here to Sanchez. He's hitting 251. This pitch misses the outside corner. Oh boy. Well, thank you, Michael, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Here's the 1-1, swinging and a foul it back. All right, we got ahead in the count. We're ahead in the count, 1 and 2, 2 outs. Flood because we're always starting out bad. Yeah, and we hope our pitching staff can turn this around, but it looks like our widgets are a little ahead, so we're gonna flip over here so that doesn't pop up. Looks like we got a delayed stream. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There we go. We needed that. We needed that strikeout as we move along to mid-inning. Thoughts on the past 10 years for the Leafs? Kyle, when I think about the last 10 years of the Leafs, I don't have enough tissues. Listen, it has been a struggle. It has been a struggle, not just for the Maple Leafs. It's been a struggle for the Blue Jays. It's been a struggle for the Leafs. In fact, you know, TFC and the Argonauts really been the two strong teams. Of course, we did have a Raptors championship in there. But listen, the Leafs, they've made some changes overall. This is going to be a better season for them. I am very excited for how the Leafs are going to pan things out this year. Oh, my goodness. Talk to Pete Walker. That's right. He's got to go have a little bit of a conversation. Bad Monkey, what's going on? Welcome him. It's down. It's becoming a regular thing. Yeah, and hopefully it's just a little glitch in the Matrix, right? Just a little glitch in the Matrix. The Sabres just said, oh, my beer. I like the Sabres a lot. I know a lot of people out there give the Sabres no credit, no chance. I think the Sabres have a real good chance. They have a solid team. Both my dad and my brother have asked how I feel about losing Marner. I told them, ask me in a few months. You know what? It's a good comment. It's something we're going to be talking about a lot. And for me, I would say, Mr. Marner, we wish you the very best. Best of luck on your future endeavors. I hope the door didn't hit you too hard on the way out. Listen, good pickup for LA. Did not like his last interview, but I understand, right? You got to feel safe. When you're a hockey player, when you're a professional athlete, everybody knows where you are and where you're not. They know what days you're away from home and your family's alone. They know when you're going to practice. They know every waking move. So I get it, right? With a new child and his wife, if they're not feeling safe when he's away, I totally get it. But I just don't like how it all kind of came to an end. All right, here we go. Georgie Springer, first one up for the Blue Jays. Here in the bottom of the first, Springer sitting at 301, takes the first pitch for a ball. Exhibition game with the Leafs, Ottawa, September 21. Yes, indeedy, Craig. We will be here for that. Up high, misses, 2-0 the count. Yeah, and listen, Matthew Nyes, big opportunity for him this year. I was fine with it, but I'm hoping it was the right move come game time. Yeah, I agree. Find out Marner isn't the problem. We'll see. Springer going to turn on this one. Foul. Hey, hockey, what's up? I am doing fantastic. You Leaf fans are crazy like that. Yeah, we are. We are. We all go a little mad sometimes, but sports fans in general, I think sometimes take it a little too far. There it is. Space City's happy. Just about ready to jump up on the tables. First pitch to Springer, or I should say third pitch to Springer. He's going to turn on that one. Springer fouled a couple here. Springer has been a hot bat, and we know the hitting can be very contagious. We need them to get it going. It was a wild game in Buffalo Sunday night. Yeah, Joshua, Bills Nation out in full effect. Springer flies this one. Shallow left field. That's going to be a fly out. Talk about a crazy fan base. Love the Bills Mafia. Holy smokes. Leaf fans aren't diving onto flaming tables and stuff, but man, the Buffalo fans are crazy. What a comeback win, too, for the Bills. That was huge. Marner's car was hijacked. That's right. Yeah, he was at a movie theater. And he tried to steal his car. With a weapon, I believe, too. I believe he was in the car. Bills have no D. That's going to be a problem in the long run, Richard, for sure. Here's Lucas coming up. I'm not a big fan of what Lucas has been doing as of late. Average is down at 257. Hey, Ken and Karen, what's going on? Welcome in. We'd love to see Lucas find a way of getting himself hot. Stepping in, here's a pitch. In their first strike, 1-1 is a count. Lucas is one of those guys who drives me absolutely crazy. He does have a 3-game hit streak going on right now, but he's been driving me absolutely batty. So as you're excited for the Raptors this year. This one up high, 2-1. I want to see what the Raptors are going to do. I'm kind of holding out my judgment this year for the Raptors. The last few years, I have not been overly excited for them, but this year I'm kind of waiting. I'm curious to see how they're going to hit the floor. Oh, this one hit sharply back to the pitcher off the glove. It's up and a sliding catch. Great play here. The ball was hit sharply at Garcia. It hit off the glove and skied up, and kind of running over is a sliding catch, and he is called out. What a weird play. Off the glove, popped in the air, and sliding over was Pena to make the catch. Wow. Calling a Vladdy home run. Here comes Vladdy. Let's see what he can do. Karen, we are doing fantastic. Thank you so much. We had our first exhibition game on Sunday. Got the win, which was nice. Hockey just getting going for the youngins. Here comes big Vladdy. 2 outs, swing and a miss. Come on, Vladdy. We haven't seen Ingram play yet, and honestly, he was the missing piece. I hope so. That's why I'm kind of holding to see. But again, yes, in basketball, one player can make a difference, but this one up high, 1-1. I'm kind of holding back to see what they do on the floor. Canada needs a Super Bowl team in the NFL too. Yeah, and if you didn't see today, as Garcia about to deliver to Vladdy, MLSC and the Buffalo Bills announcing a partnership. Is Vladdy going to sky this one to center field? That's going to be a catch, and the Blue Jays are done here. They're going to sit down. The MLSC and the Buffalo Bills announced a partnership to start working on some grassroots football programs and get a lot going for Toronto and the Toronto region, and of course for the whole region between Buffalo and Toronto. And there was a question posed on the table that said, would the Bills be open to playing more games in Toronto? And the answer, of course, was very political. But they said, listen, we have a brand new stadium. We're just building. We're getting ready to open. So obviously our games are going to be played there over the next couple of years. But eventually we would certainly be open to the idea. So I think that would certainly be cool. I like when they did the little NFL trial program many years back. Hey, Onyx, what's going on? I don't know if it went as well as they would have hoped. But certainly, if the Bills would be open to playing a game here, it would definitely draw, because there's a lot of us, a lot of people, from the Toronto region, right down in Niagara that certainly cross the border to go to the Bills games. Hey, Zach, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, coming back here from commercial break. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just coming in and joining us, make sure you're tapping that like, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, or that follow, depending on where you are watching along with us. Yeah, Derek, those 3 up, 3 downs, not a good start at all. But Tanker, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this partnership is going to do and where it's going to lead. Obviously, they have something in their mind of where they want to build to. Curious what it's going to be. Rod, what's going on? I'm okay with a wild card position if they don't win the division. Yeah, same. I'm with you on that. I'm absolutely right there with you. Hey, Jard, welcome in. By far the best Jays watch along. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy our style of coverage. Beverly, welcome in. All right, Bieber back on the mound. What's he got to do? He's going to go down low and actually hit the dirt. Ball 1. So Bieber's control certainly an issue early in this game here tonight. He's got good movement on his pitches. The problem is the movement's going in the wrong directions. Onyx, I had lunch from our favorite deli today. This one up high, misses inside, ball 2. Toronto needs a stadium and an NFL franchise. The Toronto Orca. It's funny, I don't actually hate that. Here's the 2-0 in their first strike. When I played hockey as a youngster, my team was the Orca. Yellow and black was our jerseys, and the Orca, big logo. I just don't know where they would build it. This one is going to be skied into right field, shallow right field. Coming over. The catch is made. Lucas going to bring this one in. Somebody funny tell me, is Pizza pretty much, Tanker? Pizza is like the Canadian Little Caesars. Pizza used to be an unbelievable pizza. Many years ago, it was incredible pizza. It's gone downhill a lot since. It started to come back up, but it's definitely not my favorite of the kind of the pizza franchise brands right now. But if somebody from Pizza is out there and wants to give me a call, Pizza could very easily become one of my favorites. Here comes Myers stepping up. Count is very quickly tied up 1-1. Hey, McKenzie, welcome in. As per the Canadian government, it wouldn't surprise me, Onyx. Went to Co-op and bought a chicken Santa Fe salad. Nice. This one, Myers flies it up to right field. Lucas under that one again. Going to haul it in. So 2 quick outs. There we go. Bieber's already up to 26 pitches here. I was at the game against the Brewers. That game, Hoffman blew it. Still a good game. Guzman pitched very well. Yeah, Rod, that's awesome. I hope you had a good time. Gosman has been pitching very well as of late, and the Hoff is certainly a struggle. So stepping in here is Diaz. Let's see what Diaz is going to do. New York is up 1-0. That's going to be problematic. Down in the dirt again. Beaver's got to keep that up a little bit. Head surgery this. Oh, Beverly, I hope you heal up soon. This one is going to be hit hard. This is going to drop in. Varsho going to cut it off. That's going to be a base hit here from Diaz. So with 2 outs, Houston has 1 on. They're getting a Bieber here early. You can buy 10 large pizzas for less than 60 a little. Wow. Basically just breadsticks with sauce. That's crazy. 80s pizza. Yeah, chef. It was so good back then. That's right, Joshua. Now it's nasty. Here comes Dubon hitting 254, the number 9 hitter. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Fouls that one back and away. Hopefully he can pick it up and get going. Never tried Little Caesars pizza. We got a number of pizza brands out here. Of course, Pizza Nova is probably my favorite right now. Here's the 0-1 from Bieber. Delivers, swing, and that's going to be skied. Is there a play behind the plate? No, that's going to go over. Yeah, Mama's Pizza I used to eat a lot. That was very, very good. There's Maker Pizza, which is okay. Domino's is good. I haven't had Domino's in a long time. I was on a Domino's kick for a while, but I just found it was so greasy. Godfather's Pizza is pretty good, depending on where you're at. Hey, Mad Jack. This went up high, 1-2 now. 1-2. Elks beat the Stamps. Really? I'm shocked. The Elks are on a tear. Very Mad Jack. I cannot wait. Watching from Vero Beach, Florida. Welcome in. Welcome in, Frank, and thank you so much. Papa John's is good. Yeah, I don't mind. So we used to go down to Florida every year, and we used to eat Papa John's all the time because we didn't have it up here. Now that we have it up here, I'm kind of over Papa John's a little bit. Dubon hanging on. Count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing, and it's going to be hit to third. Grabbed by Barger. Hard shot over to first to Vladdy in time. And the Blue Jays get out of it. Thank goodness. Something in the 70s making it near impossible for the NFL to have a team in Canada. Beer would crush the CFL. In Onyx, I totally get that. And it would, right? I think we can all agree that the CFL struggles. It does. From the Hammer, born and raised. There you go. Nice, Frank. We know there are some teams out west that do very, very well. But the majority of CFL teams don't really make a whole lot of money. And think, in fact, most of them lose money. So it would absolutely crush them. Jack, what's going on? It was a tough start. 2-0 Astros. Blue Jays want to turn it around. Pizza Hut. Yeah, I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever. But they were okay when they had the Pizza Hut buffet, the lunch buffet. Man, that was amazing. It's Jason. What's up? Just got here. We're down 2-0. That's right. Now that you're here, it's Jason. They can start to play. They were waiting for you. Zaron, what's going on? Welcome in. Domino's has the fresh ready pizza when I'm on the run. It's so good. Oh, nice. Gabriel Pizza. Not sure that. I just tried. Oh, shoot. What was it? New Orleans pizza? Or was it? Where did I just have? I don't even remember what it's called. Maybe it was New Orleans pizza. It was really good. I quite enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, it was so good. Blue Jays need a few hits to put together. That's right, Derek. They got to start swinging the bat. They got to start getting some hits. Thank you so much for hitting those likes. Make sure if you're not hitting those likes, tap that screen if you're watching over there. Otherwise, if you're on the tubes, hit that like button. We appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that follow button or subscribe, depending on where you're watching, and help us grow. We're coming up to multiple milestones and we want your help to help grow. And last but not least, do me a favor, hit that share button. Share us out. Tell your friends, your family, your colleagues. Come on over. Check us out. Look at that. We are 7 away, which is amazing over on this place. If you're watching where you can see this, we are so close. We need the Blue Jays to skip the first round. Yeah, Jack, get a little break, get a little breather. That would be nice. Adam, how's it going? Welcome in. You would think it would be a high-scoring game with all the firepower on these teams. Here comes Varsho. Varsho stepping in. This is only the 13th pitch here from Garcia. It's going to be down low, 1-0. Yeah, it is, Tanker. It's so greasy. That's my only problem. There's one pizza place I want to try. It's only in Hamilton called Cowabunga. Sounds good. This one in there, first strike, evens count at 1-1 to Varsho. Need to get Varsho going. Need to get him fired up. This pitch is going to miss just over to the side. Nice job there. So Yimi Garcia is actually on the shelf right now, I believe. Swing and a miss. Big cut there, 2-2. Hey, Philip, welcome in. Arises, what's up? Welcome in. I'm from Pictou County, Nova Scotia. A question on Jeopardy for most pizza shops per capita. Oh, that is wild. That is wild. This one is going to be skied up. There's a beat on it behind the plate running, and that's going to be a fly out by Varsho. Fly out in foul territory. You hate to see those. You went to school in high school in Toronto. Listen, Toronto's a great place. Toronto's a great city, and you kind of start to take things for granted being here for so long. Obviously, it's not like it used to be, but there's a lot of good restaurants here, good things to do, good sights to see. Tom, welcome in. I am a Raptors fan. Yes, indeed. This pitch outside. Pitts, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you rooting for any of the teams? Oh, are you? Yes, I am going for Toronto all the way. Wanted to go for Toronto all the way. Usually I got my Blue Jay little golf shirt on, but it's laundry day. Swing and a miss here by Kirk. It's going to even it up to 1-1. What happens when the pitcher's timer runs out? So it's called an automatic ball. So they are forced to update the count. Dominguez is a new closer. Oh, Jack, I would love it. I like him a lot. The unofficial closer. I wish they use him more in that role. Here's the 1-1 count. 1 out to Kirk. Way outside. It's going to go to 2-1. Chris, how's it going? Let's go Astros. Wants those Astros to go. The Blue Jays, that's really cool. It's not my team, but I like them a lot. Nice. Pitts, who's your team? Who do you root for regularly? Here's a 2-1. Misses outside again. 3-1. He's scared of Kirk. Garcia's scared of Kirk. Kirky average dropped down to 294. Hoffman is good, but I don't understand why they play him in a tie. Jack, I don't understand what is up with Hoffman. Hey, The Rock, what's going on? Welcome in. This one, the bottom of the strike zone, 3-2, brings it to a full count. Zeep wants those Mariners to get in. They're just hanging on to that last spot. Fred, what's going on? Hope the Jays stay first. Go Jays. I know. I love the Expos. I should break my Expos out. My Expos hat out. Swing and a miss. Got him. Kirk, sit down. Fastball in the zone. He swung right through it. Just could not catch up to that one. So 2 outs here for the Blue Jays. Here comes my man Barger. Hopefully he's going to get this one going. Yeah, Fred, we did a road trip many years ago down to Montreal, Olympic Stadium. My uncle got a parking ticket, parked in the wrong spot. Oh, it was good times. I'm new to baseball, so not going to make fun of you at all. Welcome to the sport. Pick the Dodgers because all my friends like them. I know it's a popular team. People used to just like them. No, the Ohtani effect. Listen, that's the best way to get in it, right? And Barger gets hit by a pitch. Barger going to make his way down. Hey, it's a base runner. Doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get there. And this one came right inside and it hits his toe. It hits his toe on his left foot. We'll take that. Mackenzie, I am not with you on that one. Here comes Clement stepping up. 2 outs, 1 runner on. First pitch, and Ernie's going to swing at that one. He likes them high, top of the strike zone. Blue Jays need to win, so we first. Yeah, those Mariners. Mariners, watch out for Texas. Trying to bump you out. Let's go, Jays. Hopefully this Jays can pick it up. Pick it up. 2-0 Houston. Tough start. Ernie waiting, delivers. Did he go around? They check. They say no, he did not. 28 days. That's right. Hockey is just around the corner. I'm not familiar with all the players from all the teams, so I like to ask you any favorite current player. So being a Blue Jays fan, obviously my favorites, you know, I always talk about Jays players. Addison Barger, who just got hit, you know, he's one of my favorites. As this one comes in high, you can't go wrong with Vladdy Guerrero. He's good too. The good news is, got a little bit of an injury here. Looks like Garcia might have tweaked something. He motioned after the pitch, and we got some training staff coming out to see what's going on. Garcia did have Tommy John surgery in May of 23 and has had a bunch of setbacks. And after he threw this pitch, he right away kind of looked over and he kind of signaled over with his glove, and he's going to come out of this game. So Garcia, he's going to be pulled out of this game with some kind of an apparent injury. So Houston has got to be forced to go to their pen early. We'll see who they're going to bring in as they go to commercial break. Wow. That was not what was expected. That was not what I expected at all. Let's go Leafs. So yeah, so sorry. Frank Dryden was so good. And you know, unfortunately, we're getting to that point where we're going to start to see a lot of those generations kind of leaving us, which is very, very, very unfortunate. Talking about hockey season. Hey, Lewis, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Houston. Talking about hockey being a couple of weeks away, we're going to do a little giveaway a little bit later on tonight. We got some hockey cards we're going to be giving away. I'm not going to show. Should I show you them? Yeah, well, maybe we'll show you them a little bit later. But we got some oldies, we got some goodies, we got some newbies, we got a lot. So we're going to do a little hockey card giveaway, and a little between next inning, we're going to tell you who is included in this bundle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hockey cards in this little pack we're going to be giving away. Somebody is going to get that. Do you have a Matthews? I have lots of Matthews, not in this pack though, not in this little grouping, but there are some very, very good players in there. Let's see here. Can't believe it's coming up. Do you think the Mariners are making a playoff spot? They've not been good lately. It's going to come down to the wire. Between them and Houston, it's going to be, or them and Texas, it's going to be a real, real battle. You should give me a Matthews alternate jersey. All right, Jack, if I could, I would. Thank you, Zeep. I appreciate that. CBC, welcome. Thank you for hitting that follow. We appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for hitting that subscribe and hitting those follows. I also want to win those hockey cards. Yeah, we're going to be doing lots. If you don't win today, we're certainly going to be doing a lot more as we work towards hockey season and build things up. Lots of things planned for this hockey season. We've been working hard this off season trying to kind of prepare and get things ready. And we've made some big investments, and we want to present to you the best broadcasts we can. So we've made some significant investments in our hardware, in our setups, in our equipment. Probably more than I should have. Oh my God, the wife gave me some trouble. But we've invested a lot, and we're trying to put this together so we could do the best for you. And that's going to include some giveaways as we go. What do you think about expansion realignment? In which league are we referring? in There are, I should say, as wait for your response there, there are some rule changes that are coming in for this year. Some rule changes that are coming in. Of course, the season, we're getting 2 less preseason games. We're getting an extra two on the regular season, which is going to be nice. You tell her to right, Zaron. It was funny. I'll tell you, it was a funny story. It was a really funny story. So we were looking. I was starting to do some research, right? Starting to do some research on some equipment and you know, computers and what's good, what's not good. It's been a long time, and we're like, let's just go to the store. I just want to look, right? So of course, you know, we're looking, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I like this, I like this, I like this. Why not? So you get one thing, you get another, and before you know it, you're getting all this, and you kind of call up and going, hey, would you mind pulling the car around to the side? I got some things to load in. Ooh, that was not a good night. I mean, it was a good night, but it wasn't a good night. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Got to do what you got to do. The MLB, I haven't heard, Tanker. I haven't heard what it is going to be. Yeah, Lucas, it is going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see that extra 2 games is going to make a big difference. It will make a significant difference. James, welcome in. Just joined, also subscribed. Jays fan, Habs fan, growing up on Rockcliffe Base in Ottawa, early 60s, during the moon landing in the 72s. First of all, James, the 72 Summit Series was probably the greatest series we're ever going to see. I mean, the 4 nations, Canada, US was pretty rocking. I don't know if we'll ever see a series as intense and as significant as that 72 Summit Series. But welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining in. We're just coming back as we had a little pitching substitution, and it looks like Bluebow is going to be taking over kind of mid-count here to Ernie Clement, as Garcia had to be taken out due to an apparent injury. Maddie, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Jays are playing. They haven't yet picked up yet. Yeah, the 2010 Olympics was pretty good, Fred. It was pretty good. But, I mean, the Crosby's golden goal was good, but that 72 Summit Series was, you know, massive, massive. All right, let's get this going. Finish and warm it up so we can get this game back in action. BD Gaines, what's going on? Good to see ya. Welcome in. That's right, hockey going soon. Jack, Clement is in here tonight. We got Clement in. He's playing short tonight. Clement is playing in the spot of Bo Bichette, who was put on the DL. And of course, we have Addison Barger, who's coming in playing third base tonight. And Lucas is out in the field, as is Lorpa Fito coming back up and getting into this ball game. Who would you rather? Ooh, that's so hard. I'm a big fan of Ernie Clement. I know Straw is certainly picking up a good following, but Ernie Clement is my guy. DVJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Leafs. Go Leafs. Can't wait. I can't wait for hockey to get going. They just released the rosters for the prospect tournament that is coming up. And I'm certainly trying, if I can find out where I can catch that broadcast, I'd certainly like to bring it to you. We've done it in the past, but usually they're like afternoon games and during the week and stuff, so it may not work out. But if we can, we will certainly be here. Always fun to see the rookies getting a chance. Of course, they don't go to Traverse City anymore. When they went to Traverse City, it was a lot easier. Now they kind of have a mini tournament, Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa, all the prospects getting together and having some fun before camps really get going in the next week or so. Leafs rule, Avalanche rule. Avs, you know, there's a lot of talk right now about Sidney Crosby, and apparently his agent kind of came out saying a few things that, you know, there could be a Crosby trade. He could be on the move, and of course everybody would want him. But the big speculation, Montreal was one of those teams. Of course, they just freed up a ton of money trading Carey Price's contract away. And the Colorado Avalanche is one of those that's in conversation to put Crosby and McKinnon together. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do. Yeah, Major Walker. It was a crazy series. Crazy series. So it's a long warm up here. Long warm up as they're giving him a chance to kind of stretch and come in this game. Obviously, Bluebow didn't really get a chance to get warm before. So that's why it's a long delay here. An injury to the Astros pitcher has kind of forced a impromptu pitching change, and he should just about be ready to go. Ruben, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Jays. Jays are going to need some help. Yeah, Jays are going to need a lot of help. If you're just coming in while we're waiting for this game to pick back up, Ernie Clement is in the hole, is ahead. Sorry, 2-1 is the count. There's 2 outs. Blue Jays have a runner on first as Addison Barger was hit by a pitch. Now make sure as you are coming in, hit that like button. Thank you so much to those that are hitting that like. Smash that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that follow button as well. And if you're watching over here where you can see where I'm pointing at, hit that subscribe. You guys are helping us so very much. Kareem, what's up? Welcome in. This team's offense is so frustrating with the yeah, Kareem, it really is, right? I think in the offense, I'm not worried about the offense. The offense is going to come. What I'm worried about is pitching out of the pen. The bullpen pitching is what worries me the most, because that can be so hit and miss. And we've blown a lot of games, a lot of close games, and we can't do that, especially down this stretch with the Yankees just a couple of games behind us. And I believe, let's take the score there real quick because they were ahead. It's the mid of the third in New York, and the Yankees are up 1-0 over the Tigers. So it is going to be very important to see how that game plays out. We're going to be watching that one all night long. Beautiful night in Toronto. The sky is open, a little bit of clouds, but some blue sky still there as the sun is setting. It looks like an absolutely packed Rogers Center, aka Skydome. Absolutely packed, and we're ready to get going. Ernie Clement going to step back in here. We're going to get this game back underway. Hey, Vincent, what's going on? Go Detroit. I'm with you. Let's go Tigers. The warm-ups are finally finished. Ernie's going to step back in, and let's see if they can pull anything off. Here's the pitch. Misses on the... Ooh, it actually caught the corner, but did not get the call. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. We know that one's going to come back around to us later on. 3-1 the count. AJ Bluebow in AAA at a 5.27 ERA. This one, Ernie's going to pop it up. And there's a beat on it. The first base line, go foul, go foul, go foul. And it does. It's just going to carry him over the net. So 3-2, full count. Full count. Barger is jogging back as he jumped at that one. You know, he's going to be going again 3-2. Barger does have speed, and a deep single could potentially score him. Again, Luis Garcia leaving this game early due to an apparent injury. Here's the pitch, swinging, and Barger's on the move. This is going to be going foul, and yes, it's going to end up in the seats again. So Barger's going to have to trot back. And Clement stays safe. Just was able to get that one into the fans. Zeep wants a home run. He's calling it. He says, Ernie, you're going to send this over the fences for me. 3-2 full count. Ernie with 275 batting average. Stepping in here. Bottom of the second inning. Blue Jays down by 2 early in this ball game. Blue Bow having a tough time coming in here. Runner goes. He misses. And that's going to walk him. So we are going to continue here as Lorpa Fido, the youngster, is going to get a chance to step in here with 2 on and 2 outs. Lorpa Fido, a small guy in stature, but hits the ball a long, long way. Now, he only played 30 games. He's got 3 homers, 10 RBIs, a whopping .358 average. But of course, it's only over 30 games. How do you explain a ground roll double? So a ground roll double is when it's hitting the outfield. Hey, Quaddy, what's going on? It's hitting the outfield, and it's a 1 hop at a play. Here's the pitch, down low, ball 1. So if you hit the ball and it bounces in the field of play and hops out, that is a ground roll double. Blue Jays have the highest batting average with runners in scoring position in the league with a whopping 287. It's up to the youngster here. Swings right through this one with a big cut. Strike 1. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. Yeah, it is, Zeep, but it's only 30 games. Exactly. It's an automatic double. Exactly. Guy with a snake. This one is going to be outside. A complete turnaround. Yeah, Cheyenne, well, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome in. I hope I'm not butchering that. So that's up to the umpires to determine at that point, Onyx. Here's a pitch. Lorpafito smokes this, but not enough. That's going to be a long fly out in center field. And after a long delay, this inning is done. The Astros still ahead 2-0 as we go to the top of the third for Pena, Alvarez, and Cora. Pena got things going with a leadoff double actually on the first pitch of the game. And it was Carlos Correa who hit a 2-run shot in the first. And that's where we currently sit now. Hey, Razor, what's going on? Welcome in. You took the under today. What was it? I didn't even check the lines. Thank you, Lucas, for the follow. What was the over-under set at for tonight's game? There's a guy with a snake in a giant. That's right. Zoran, everybody, they're all here. They're all here. Jays were awful without runners in scoring position. Yeah, you know, it's funny. It's so up and down, but it's amazing what they've been doing lately. And some of the numbers are a little deceiving. Yeah, Derek, they certainly are. 8.5. Ooh, you might be okay with that. You might be okay with 8.5. You know, the numbers are deceiving because the Blue Jays had such a strong July and August. Such a strong July and August. So when you look at some of these numbers and they give us some of these stats, you kind of have to take it for a little bit that they were doing so good in a certain period of time that it really bolstered and boosted a lot of those numbers. I don't think it's a true reflection of what they're doing today. I kind of wish, because baseball is such a long season, it's great to see you're doing such an awesome job at a certain point in time. It would be really good to say over the last month, over the last 30 days, over the last 2 weeks, this is where they rank. I know obviously you don't get the full picture, but it's a little bit of a more realistic number than saying overall in the season. Don Juan, what's going on? Jake's pulling a Maple Leafs impression. That's really, really funny. Hey, Alexander, welcome in. Carson, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here today. Thank you for lighting that lamp. Collyman hitting that subscribe, $7.99. Who's putting us over the top? Let's go. Mick Swedish, welcome in. Yeah, boy, wouldn't Bo come in handy? So Bieber coming back out, first pitch. You're going to be fouled back. Pena jumped all over him, his first at-bat. Pena is hitting .305 right now, 15 home runs. Got a solid bat. Bieber shaking off the call, doesn't like it. Now he agrees with it. Here's the pitch, catches the top corner, does not get the call, goes to 1-1. You know, I'm always curious when you see pitchers shaking off the catcher, shaking off the call. You know what those conversations are like. This one misses inside. 2-1. You know, do they ever have major blowups, major disagreements? Hey, you should have went with this call. Hey, this was our strategy. Why are you shaking us off? This one, a nice breaking ball. That's going to be fouled back, 2-2. The pitcher catcher, you know, it's such a strong relationship you have to have, and each pitcher is different. So as a catcher, you have to know how to operate. You have to know how to work with each specific pitcher. It's pretty wild. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. What a nice pitch. There we go, lighting the lamp. Wade coming in and subscribing. Thank you so much. There we go. Great job, everybody. We are officially counting down. Dean, what's up? Welcome in. Over on the tubes, we are officially now counting down to 29,000. 199 away. The countdown is in full effect. Tom, what's going on? Welcome in. So very quickly, holy smokes, Alvarez steps in, and with a 1 out, he's going to hit that one into left field and end up getting a single. So just like that, Alvarez is on. He's having a little chuckle with Vladdy. We got 1 on, 1 out, and here's Correa, who hit the 2-run home run in the first inning, don't want to see this one again. Here's a pitch outside. 1-1. Correa had 275 this year, only 12 home runs on the year. So don't expect him to go yard yet again. Bieber delivers, swing and a miss. There you go, starting to get that control back under wraps. Good control there, very nice control. Bieber working it through. Setting this one up. Jansen, what's going on? Sometimes manager can't get the catcher's attention. So sign go to the pitcher, waves it off. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be put into play. Picking it up over to second, turning to first in time. Double play, and the Blue Jays get out of it. We're going to the bottom. Jimenez going to be starting this one up. Jimenez, he's going to be due up, followed by Springer and Lucas. Those are going to be your batters coming up for the Blue Jays. Springer and Lucas didn't get anything going earlier in this game. Let's see if Jimenez can start things off with a nice base hit. Do pitchers know who the plate ump is going to start? That's a good question, James. I'm sure they must. Before the game, they obviously must know who the home plate umpire is. Today, and I can tell you, the home plate umpire today is Chris Conroy. First base is John Tupain. Second is Brandon Miller, and Jeremy Rehack is going to be at third. So Chris Conroy is who we can deflect all of our our bad comments towards. Let's see if it does a better job here today. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. But those are the umpires. It's a little bit of a chilly day here in Toronto. 62 degrees is the weather right now. We got an 11-mile-an-hour wind going from right to left field. The dome is open. Of course, it'll probably feel a little bit warmer than 62 degrees down at field level, especially with a packed house. But it is a clear day. It is a beautiful day. This is kind of a typical fall day here in Toronto. Mark, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. And welcome in, everybody. The Blue Jays behind, trying to claw their way back. 2-0 Astros. As this is a very, very important game, as the Yankees are ahead of the Tigers 1-0. That one top of the fourth. We need the Tigers to help us out a little bit here. We will need a little bit of help going on. And of course, the Red Sox and the Athletics, 10 o'clock later tonight. Let's go, Jays. Springer serving dingers tonight. Well, I hope some McSwedish. I hope we see something big. If you could pick a change in the Blue Jays team, what is it? Chong, right now, it would be relief pitching. This pitch is in there for strike. Relief pitching has been abysmal here for the Blue Jays team. And so that would be the one area I would change in a heartbeat. Here's the 0-1, going to be hit down the first base line, but foul and just. Michael, how's it going? What happened to Bo? So during the Yankee series, during the rain game, Bo was running and he was given the sign to go home, and he came and it was not a pretty slide. He didn't get his feet extended. He had his knees bent and he kind of slid knee to knee against the catcher. So Bo Bichette is out on the 10-day DL with a sprained knee. Jimenez is going to foul this one back. Count still stays at 0-2. He did continue to play in that game. It was a long rain delay. I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes. Closer especially, absolutely. It was a long rain delay, so he did come out and play when they returned. We thought he'd be okay, and obviously not the case. This one down in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Right now, though, they have Barger at third and Ernie in at short. Come on, Bo, man up. This is going to be foul back again. Jimenez eating up some pitch count here. Oh, thank you, Onyx. Thought I pushed the button. My bad. So Blue Ball is coming in here in kind of emergency relief as Garcia left with injury. Jimenez going to hit this one hard. That's going to be an easy out into kind of right center field. Catch is made. Yeah, it was scary. It was very scary. And there was a lot of debate, you know, is he allowed to cover the plate or not? Watching TV, but you're a little ahead makes it kind of weird. That's funny. You know, it was a scary situation for sure. Anytime you get those knee on knee collisions, it's bad. So here comes Springer. Springer's stepping up now. Let's see what Springer's going to do. Hopefully he'll get something big. Here's the pitch. Gonna put this one right to shortstop, over to first in time. Springer's down. Well, that is not exactly what we wanted to see happen. That is not what we wanted to see happen. The Blue Jays, 2 outs. Coming up is Lucas. Lucas, who has been struggling, but we need to get something going big time here. Come on, Lucas. Time to start a 2-out rally. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Houston is up 2-0. Let's see what he can do. Pitch coming in outside. It's all right. We'll take the balls where we can get them, right? I predicted 5-3 win for the Jays at the start of the game. It's 2-0. There you go. Hey, it has to build up to your prediction, right? It has to build up to your prediction. Here's the 1-0. Catches the corner. Nice pitch there. 1-1. 1-1. Bieber needs to kind of pick things up, get himself back and running. This pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Lucas swinging awfully hard there. Awfully hard. Good attempts. Good attempts. But not what we wanted to see. Got to make some contact here. Oh, McKenzie, you don't want to do that. This one, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that's it for the Blue Jays. Not able to get anything going here. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning for Altuve, Sanchez, and Christian Walker. The 3 going to be due up here for the Astros. We're going to need Bieber to settle himself down. He had a better last inning, but we're going to have to make some plays. Welcome. If you are just joining us, welcome in. My name is Sam. Welcome to the Sam Welby 12 Experience. You're watching live on the SB12 Sports Network. The Blue Jays, the Astros, and the Astros in the lead right now, 2-0. Let's take a little moment and show you. We said we're going to give away some hockey cards tonight in honor of the National Hockey League coming into play. I'll tell you what we got. We got a little Matthew Tkachuk card here, little base. We got an insert for our New York Ranger fans. We got point leader and Temi Panarin on the insert. We got a little Panarin card. We go with some frozen hot shots. The big Mikko Rantanen. Of course, this was on his Avs days. The Mikko Rantanen. Boy, did he have a nice little playoff run. Coming back this year for the Devils, we got a Jack Hughes, little Jack Hughes, the frozen hot shots. And we're going to look for one of my favorites, Matty Beniers from the Seattle Kraken, little Matty Beniers. And we're going to bring it home from the Vegas Golden Knights, little Jack Eichel. And then last but not least, in honor of the Toronto Maple Leafs, little special card, a little championship resume, Tim Horton, a little Tim Horton card here. So we got a little hockey card pack. We're going to pick a winner a little bit later on tonight. Somebody's going to win. How it's going to work is once the winner is determined, we'll connect offline. I'll get your shipping address and we will send those out to you. All right, coming back. Let's see what Bieber's going to do. All we ask, it's free to enter. It's going to be free to enter. All we ask is you support the channel with a like, with a subscribe, with a follow. This one is going to be hit up to short. Over to first in time, 1 out, 1 pitch. There we go. We'll take that one. We will take that one. Kitchen Memorial Auditorium is the center of Junior World Hockey. Never been there, never been there. Kitchener, you know, they got some good hockey teams out there. Kitchener, London, lot of good. So, Alfredo, I will let you know momentarily. We're going to run a special program. It's going to allow you to claim a raffle ticket in the chat. Completely free. Kinsler, what's going on? Rangers are making the playoffs. Yeah, I think they're going to have, well, The Major League Baseball Rangers have a real good shot at it. I think the NHL Rangers are also going to be a much improved team from last year. Pitch outside again, 2-0 as Bieber coming in here. A little struggling in this game. 2-0 here to Sanchez. Delivers. This one catches the strike zone. 2-1 now. 46 pitches here for Bieber. He's got to settle things down. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Gonna even it up. Again, got him chasing. Yeah, Derek, they are. They are for sure. But maybe this is the turnaround, right? This is the time they're going to pick it up and turn things around and get it going. 2-2. Down low. Did he go around? They're saying no, he did not. So he's going to hang in there. 3-2. That's a good question, Beverly. I'm not sure if you can, to be honest. So Bieber, he has to get things going. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 3-2. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Nice pitch there. Real nice pitch. So he's starting to get that motion back, starting to catch the plate. Leslie, how's it going? Welcome in. Real nice job. Brought the bat around quickly. Sanchez could not catch up to it. That's going to bring Walker up. Walker is 0 for 1 here today. Like to see what he's doing. Keep this one going. Catches the corner at 93. Strike one call. I'm watching on Sportsnet Ontario. We are here in the Toronto area ourselves, so we can catch it on Sportsnet. Johnny, what's it going? Welcome in. Where is Vladdy? He's there, but yeah, he's a little quiet today. Everybody's a little quiet today with those bats. This is going to be hit hard. That's going to be another base hit here for Houston with 2 outs. Walker's going to get on. Put bids in for an Easton Cow rookie card. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know if he's going to be in Series 1 or Series 2 Upper Deck this year. Haven't checked the checklist yet. So that's going to bring Myers back around. Myers coming up here. He's 0 for 1 tonight. 2 outs on the board. Bieber trying to get out of this inning. Thank you, Leslie. I certainly am. Would love to see the Blue Jays put a couple runs on the board and make our evening a little more exciting. So Myers 0 for 1, 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Inside, going to go to 2-0. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Nurse Dallas to the rescue. No, we appreciate you being here, Canadian Skull. 2-0. This is hammered. Way up high in left field. It's not going to be a home run. It's going to go foul. That's going to be the first strike. 2-1 here to Myers. That was a hard hit ball. James, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. Blue Jays hitting some balls, or they need to start hitting some balls, need to start scoring some runs. Houston out with that 2-0 lead. Blue Jays have yet to get a hit. In fact, the only base runner the Blue Jays have had was Addison Barger, who got hit on the toe by a pitch. This one in there for a strike, down to first in time. No. Going for that pickoff. Kirk is really good with that. Kirk will jump up and throw down hard. That's crazy. Joshua, he's not going to be worth that much. Did they say if he's going to be Series 1 or Series 2? Here's a pitch outside. Going to go to a full count now. Full count. Bieber struggled a little bit with the full count tonight. Javi, I am in the Toronto area myself. This one down low, he's going to lose him, so he's going to walk him. So with 2 outs, Houston has 2 on here. Bottom of the 4th, 57 pitchers for the Biebs. Bieber not looking that great right now. Certainly struggling. The question is, how long until we get a mound visit? When is Pete Walker going to come out and kind of slow things down, have that important conversation. Diaz, who singled in the second, stepping in here. Long look. Here's the pitch in their first strike. That was a good call. That was a very nice pitch, getting it in there. Here's the 0-1, swinging and a foul that back, 0-2. Now we're ahead. We will take this. We will take this. So let's take a little look here. I don't know if we have any information on Series 1 as of yet. Scheduled for release is October 15th. So October 15th is the NHL Upper Deck Series 1. Down in the dirt. Don't know if we have a list as of yet. Let's take a look, see. One and two. Come on, Bieber. Put him away. Put him away. Try to get this guy. Here's a pitch. Inside. 2-2 the count now. So we're going to get Ivan Demidov. We know he'll be in Series 1. He'll be the big guy that sells for a lot. Doesn't look like a checklist is out. This is going to be popped in a center. Varsho to the wall, leaping into the giant green TD sign, makes the catch. A great leaping catch by Varsho. And we are going back to a commercial break. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Vladdy Guerrero, Dalton Varsho, and Alejandro Kirk, the three that can really get things going here for the Blue Jays, and they're going to need to. Spaceman, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So Vladdy, Varsho, and Kirk, these guys need to get something going. It's been a significant struggle for the Blue Jays here so far, but maybe now's the time to turn it around. If you're just coming in, smash that like. We're on our way. We got to get up to 100 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, give that a smash. We'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe for us. But welcome in to everybody joining us for Blue Jays baseball. So far, the Blue Jays are not living up to the hype. Not living up to the hype. Hopefully they can turn it around because we need them to start getting some runs. Right? We desperately need them to start getting some runs because we know they can. We know they have the offense. We know they can hit the ball around. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can actually do here to make it happen for us. So Blue Jays, that's me begging. That's me politely begging, saying, give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. So welcome in, everybody. Let's play ball. It's not so hard. Play ball. Play ball. Play ball. Coming back. Thank you for that subscribe. 2-0 Houston as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Please. These drone shots are phenomenal over Rogers Center. Some great shots. So let's see if we can do this one now. Thank you for hitting those follows. VC, I'm Matt. Thank you both. Welcome to the party. Let's slam. Let's slam. Let's do it. Vladdy going to step up here. Vladdy, we know that, he's been struggling with the deep ball. He gets the occasional, but he's become more of a single double hitter. And we need Vladdy to start going deep. We need Vladdy to start leading the way. Spaceman, it's okay. It's okay. Here's Vladdy, 0 for 1 tonight. Come on. This pitch is going to be down low. Miss 1-0 the count. Tanker, that's so strange. Onyx. This one in their first strike. Vladdy watches it come through. Nice pitch. It almost feels like a different Vladdy when Bo isn't in the game. 1-1. This one, swing and a miss. Vladdy swings. It was low and outside. Couldn't lay off of it. Swings through it. So now he's in the hole. 1-2. Onyx, crack me up. We do need to sync up at some point. So Vladdy taking a look, swinging and a foul this one back. Come on, Vlad. It's not that hard. You've done it a million times. Oh boy. Oh boy. True. Vladdy has not been himself since. Yeah, he really has not. And it's frustrating because with that big contract, we know what his potential is. On the corner, gonna ring him up. Sit down. Vladdy strikes out. Spaceman, they're a little crazy. The concession prices are certainly very, very high at Rogers Center. I haven't had the new food there. I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know what it's, the quality, but it looks like they got some good stuff. So he welcoming Vladdy is the Elias Pettersson of hockey. That's funny. Here comes Varsho swinging at the first pitch, gonna foul it off. Varsho's got power as well. He's 0 for 1. Average is only at 237. And what we hope, we don't want these guys to try and change the momentum of the game with one swing of the bat. Right now, when you're struggling to hit, you just got to play some small ball. Gripping right through 95 miles an hour, misses it. He's in the hole. 0-2. You got to get this going. That's right. Before we go to the pen, because we know what the pen can do. Yeah, Spaceman, it certainly does. Dallas still making payments from the hot dog last summer. Varsho gonna foul this one back. Years ago, and I mean a lot of years ago, they used to have really good chicken wings at Rogers Center. And I know wings are not necessarily the best food you want to eat at the ballpark, but if you get to one of those standing tables, it wasn't bad, and they were really solid. We need hits. That's right, McSwedish. We need hits. And come on, Tigers. Varsho waiting. 0-2 is the count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It was up high, and he can't lay off of it. Another strikeout, and Varsho goes down. So back-to-back strikeouts here. Actually, 3 consecutive strikeouts if we go back to last inning. Kirk is going to step up here. He needs to do something. Somebody's got to get a hit. Somebody's got to do something. Wayne, what's going on? Tigers tied at 2-2. Thank you, Detroit Rock City. Here's the pitch to Kirk. Swings, can hit it right back up to the pitcher. He's going to walk this one over to first. Now he tosses it over, and the Blue Jays are done. The 4th is done. We're going to top of inning number 5, and yikes. Blue Jays hitters are too anxious right now. They got to figure something out big time. Working on my hubby and daughter to allow me to go to a home opener again next year with my youngest grandson. Oh, Leslie, that would be awesome. That would be very cool. Home opener is always such a great experience. They put on quite the show. Javante, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go Jays. Let's go Jays. And as we go to, we're going to open our giveaway next inning. So when we go to the bottom of the 5th, in between innings, the half inning, so at the next break, we're going to open up our giveaway, so watch out for that. Costco has tickets for the Sens home games online, $200 for a pair. That's a pretty good price. The 100s are $100 for a pair, and the 300s. Nice. That's pretty good. That's really good. They did talk. Keith Pelly did talk, at the end of last season about one of his objectives. One of the things he wanted to do was make hockey games more available to regular fans. We know businesses and corporate eat up a lot of seats. The seats that are available are a gazillion dollars. So I wonder that's a nice job. If they're doing that through Costco, that's a really good price. Thomas, what's going on? Welcome in. And have some pierogies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's crazy, the prices right now. So hopefully prices will start to come down a bit. Doubtful. I'd like to see concession prices start to come down. Listen, Scotiabank Arena, they've been doing a major renovation. They've been changing all of their concessions from the kind of standard wait in line, go up, order, pay, to more kind of kiosk, like grab and go based, which is not bad, but the food options were lousy. Last season at Scotiabank Arena, there was like nothing that I preferred to eat. Everything was pizza, hot dogs, which the hot dogs were not good. You know, they had really messy fried chicken sandwiches, fried chicken fingers. The chicken fingers are good, but they only give you 3 for like $20. They did have a nice kind of crispy chicken wrap that was essentially 2 chicken fingers in a wrap, but it's expensive. All right, coming back in here, we'd like to get some good healthy options, not all fried stuff. So Dubon is coming back up. He grounded in the second. This one high, almost got him in the face. He drops the bat and dives away. Tube steak, but no Sam's Club. That's right, no Sam's Club anymore. I do miss Sam's Club. This one was right up. Now a little bit over dramatic, throwing the bat down and dropping down in the plank position. But he's going to be back up and dusted off. Count goes to 1-1. Not including the gas. Yeah, and gas parking is crazy too. Outside doesn't swing. 2-1. Bo should DH with a knee brace. He'll be fine. That's wild. Could you imagine? No, it must be bad enough if they're putting him on the 10-day DL. It must be bad enough. So give him the rest. I'm assuming it probably swelled up quite a bit. So Guerrero going to make this catch, a little fly out. We got one down. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Vladdy and Jimenez nonstop. Thank you, Mackenzie. I appreciate that. Yeah, Senators and Maple Leafs, that's coming up on the 21st. Little preseason action. Can't wait. No, Joshua, I didn't see that. That's wild. Pitch to Pena down in the dirt. Banned for life from every NFL game. That is serious. Justin, thank you so much. Hitting me with the heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Justin. Here's the 1-0 inside. Bieber's just wild all over the place now. Going to go to 2-0. Jeremy Pena is on a 20-game on-base streak. 23 hits, 9 walks. This one is going to turn. He's going to hit it up. Grabbed by Barger. Turns around, throws it to Vladdy. Ernie was looking for it. Barger came across in front of him, scooped it out, a little spinorama, and tossed that over to Vladdy in time. Bo needs to pop an aspirin and play ball. Yeah, Garcia wasn't able to continue. We don't know exactly what the issue was. He threw a pitch and he was kind of pulled out, kind of tweaked something or injured something. First pitch here to Alvarez is called strike. Colding, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go, Jays. 5th innings are for comebacks. I like the way you think. Yeah, Sean, it's all with the technology and the delays. Unfortunately, can only go as fast as my broadcast will take. But everybody is slightly different on what they see and hear. This one is going to be foul, popped up. Is it going to go foul? No, it's going to drop in there. This is going to go all the way to the corner. Alvarez is going to be in there with a stand-up double. And again, with 2 outs, the Astros have one on. No, Sean, I was at the hockey rink all day Sunday. We had an afternoon practice in our first team exhibition game, so wasn't able to get it going. Every 2 weeks, they drop over 400 Costco. Isn't Costco so bad like that? You go into Costco, you look for one thing, you come out with like 1 million. Make sure you get your hot dog, though. So here comes Correa again. That 2-run home run in the first. They're the only 2 runs the Astros have coming into this one. The guy pushed Jackson. Jackson pushed him back in his seat. Wow. Hot take. Bo is gone. Morgan. Facts. Down low. Gonna go to 2-0. Gonna go to 2-0. How was it? Good? Okay. Come on, Bieber. 75th pitch about to be delivered. Gots to do something about it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate it. Taking a long look. Long look. Checking the runner. Bringing the pitch count all the way down. Now he goes for the pickoff attempt. Throws it high to Jimenez. Jimenez had to leap up to bring that one in. So a good idea. Alvarez had a pretty big lead there, but just a nasty throw by Bieber. Jimenez lucky to haul that one in. Got to get that one going. Marilyn, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thanks everybody who's hitting those follows today. Here's a 2-0. Drops it in. Nice pitch for the strike. You can follow us. You can find us on all social media. If you go to our website, samwellb12experience.com. From there, you can find our social page and click over to all of our stuff, or find in our profile our link tree, which can take you to everything. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. Good call. Needed that call. 2-2 evens it up. We got a full season of Bieber next season. Yeah, Morgan. And listen, today he's having a bit of an off day. But we know he's got all kinds of capabilities. Here's a pitch. This is going to be popped right field. Lucas under it, going to make that catch, and that's going to be it. Blue Jays don't allow any more damage. That's right, Sean. 3 outs. Middle of the 5th. So let's enable this. And we'll do this and give away some hockey cards. So there we go. Exclamation mark hockey in the chat. We'll get you an entry. And we will pick a winner. It's the Blue Jays struggling. You won 15 from Pepsi. There you go. Take that all day long. Bieber escaped that one. Yeah, he did. It was a close call. All right, taking a look. Yankees and Tigers still tied at 2s, end of the 5th. Blue Jays don't want to leave it up to the Tigers, though. They want to make their own fate simply by getting some runs, and it all starts now. Bottom of the 5th inning. Blue Jays, Barger, Clement, and Lorpafito. It's time to turn this game around. It's time to get some hits. The Blue Jays are struggling with right now. Houston, two runs on 6 hits. The Blue Jays have not registered a hit yet today. Thought Springer was going to be a rock star this year. Springer's been pretty good. He's been hot lately. Not today, but he's been hot lately. Matt, what's going on? Welcome in. Coming in and get that giveaway. And again, all we ask, it's completely free to enter. All we ask is if you're watching on the tubes, you hit that subscribe button for us and help support our channel. Help and support the channel is much appreciated. Go Tigers. Dyer, how's it going? Welcome in. I pulled a Dalton Varsho rookie card. Nice pull. There you go. There's a contest you have to go in. If you buy a single bottle, there's codes under the cap. Nice, Joshua. I've never known anyone that's won from that. So it's good to know it is possible. That's right. Need some fire. Not working, Onyx says. All right, let me see what's going on. We can change it up if we need to. Let's see. Does it give an answer? Let's see. It's working for me. It worked for me. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. The bot has changed streams on us. The bot has changed streams on us. All right, it's okay. I can still work with it. We can still work with it. This pitch coming in, it's going to walk him. So Barger is going to walk. So Barger's been on base twice now. Give me a moment. We will make a little adjustment here. Streambot switching streams on us midstream. We don't like that. All right, we'll get this fixed. I didn't know it could do that. Here's a pitch. This going to be popped up. Ernie Clement going to fly this one to second base. He's going to be out. So one down with two on. All right, let's see. We'll see if I just restarted it. We'll see if it's going to come over here. Oh, that's cool. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's weird. Why did it switch streams like that? Very weird. Okay, we'll figure out another way of doing it. We'll figure out another way. We'll do a live chat one. We won't use this mechanism, so let's cancel that. So I have another way we'll do it. Always have a backup. One on. Here's Lord Profito, who's 0 for 1, taking this one outside. Why did the Astros starting pitcher get out of the game? Something happened. He threw a pitch and he must have tweaked something because he signaled over to the bench and they came out and pulled him out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 called to Lord Profito. All right, we're going to do this. Yoko, how's it going? We're going to do this following this inning. So we've got lots of time to hit that subscribe, hit that follow. We're going to do it as soon as this inning is done. 1 out, 1 on for the Blue Jays. Lord Profito is 1 for 2. Long delay. Now here's the pitch. Up high, Lord Profito swings through it, and he's gone. Yikes. You really are. So he's going to sit down. Yikes. Lord Profito got to come through like that. Got to come through better than that. So Jimenez is coming up. Jimenez, we need him to do something. He's going to swing at the first pitch. Foul this one up, and this is going to be done. Looks like we're going to give these away sooner than I thought. All right, this is what I need you to do. You want to win? You want to win some cards? Again, what we want is drop some emojis in the chat. We're going to register the emojis, and then we're going to pick a random person. Park Rat Jackson, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Beverly, it's over on the vertical stream. It switched over from the horizontal to the vertical, and I don't know why it did that, which is weird. Very, very weird. But we want you to hit that button, and I got to open this other window up. So give me a moment here. Give me a moment. So we pull this one up here. And we will be able to do it. So, all right. Start dropping those emojis in. If you want a chance to win these hockey cards, drop those emojis in. We're going to register them all, and then we are going to pick one of those winners blindly. So now's the time. Drop them like it's hot. Only one entry, only one entry. Mods, if somebody drops in multiple times, you can remove, but let's go. Here they come. We want those coming in. Want those coming in. Doesn't look good. Yeah, Roddy. We still got time. We got lots of time. Lots of time. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Nigel. There it is. Emojis are coming through. Of course, everybody is eligible, but only if you want. We're going to let it run until we see the emoji stop, and it looks like that's it. Not a lot of people want to win, so that's okay. We'll pull them. It's a Looney hot dog night, and so far, 74,600 hot dogs have been purchased. That's a lot of hot dogs. The last record was 90,000. Here's the pitch, down low. All right, emojis are here. I'm going to scroll through, and I'm randomly going to pick one. And hang on, here's the pitch. I got my mouse over somebody. No way. Come on. Come on. Okay. I got that. I got to write this down. We have our winner. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We got our winner. I'm writing it down. Somebody here has a good way of predicting, or the universe wanted this person to win. Here's a 2-1 outside, gonna go to 3-1. We'll announce the winner very shortly. This one, swing and hit hard. This is gonna drop in left field. That's gonna be a base hit. Altuve gonna get in there. Bieber being hit hard. He's up over 80 pitches now. Gotta get this one going. Will, we like to have a lot of fun with it. We try to make it entertaining, better than some people sitting on a couch. But it's all good. Thank you for being here. We try and have fun. Sanchez up now, swing, and he's going to foul this one off. Good job. Good job, Bieber. Got to keep delivering these ones in. Sanchez 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Oh, no. Oh, no, Dallas. No, Onyx, it's not those of you sitting on the couches. It's more the people just sitting on the couch streaming. Been meaning to ask this real important question. Pitch is going to miss. Thank you, Prep, coming in with the super chat. Question for you for ages, and I think your viewership deserves an answer. Are you a bubble gum in a dish, or eeny, meeny, mo type of guy? Bubble gum. I am definitely, Prep, I am definitely an eeny, meeny, mo type of guy. Swing, and this one is hit hard to right field. Back to the track. Nice catch by Lucas. And he's going to throw that one back. Holds the runner at first. Nice catch. Prep, thank you so much for the super chat. 100% eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch that tiger by the toe. All my life. Jose, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, now my messages are all paused up. I got to unpause that. How do I do that? Jose coming in with the 2 spot, the super chat. Thank you so much, Jose. Beverly, Prep and Jose, thank you both for the super chats. Walker going to pop this one up. 0-1. We got a call down to the bullpen. Pete Walker on the phone to the bullpen. Who's going to be warming up? Got to ask the hard-hitting, important questions. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here's the one. Oh, throw down. Did he get him at first? No, pretty safe. Pretty safe. 1-1 it goes to. 1-1 the count. Altuve didn't want to get up, thought Vladdy still had the ball in his glove, was afraid of the hidden ball trick. Now he gets back up. Now he goes to first again, trying to get him. No dice. Why did the Jays stay in New York? That's a good question. More of an engine number 9 kind of guy. There you go. There you go. It matters if you get to pick who's on your team first. There's strategy involved. Absolutely, there's strategy involved. Swing and a miss. 1-2. It was always hard. I preferred being a person selected than being the selectee. I can wait 30 minutes and my Hot Pocket will still be skull. Yeah, Will, isn't that true? Those things take forever to cool down. This one outside, terrible pitch, 2-2. Although I prefer the McCain Pizza Pockets. Those were my favorite. Anthony, what's going on? What's with the Jays bats? The bats are struggling here today. They are certainly struggling, but hey, it's going to make for a good comeback. It's going to make for a good comeback. Or there's still ice in the middle, right? Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss. He got him. 2 down now. What I used to do is I'd put them in for like 35 seconds on one side, flip them over for like another 40 seconds on the other, and they were perfect. Man, I haven't had those in forever. Used to throw hockey. That's, yeah, absolutely. Playing some shinny, that's what you did. You throw all the hockey sticks in the middle. You just toss them to the side and you go where you go. Hey, Ken, what's going on? McSwedish wants a double play. We only need one. This is going to be up high. Ball 1 to Myers. Myers coming in. 304 average. He's 0 for 1. Let's get this going, Blue Jays. I want to tell our viewers who our winner is. Jimmy Two-Shoe, what's going on? Bichette is out. Yes, he's on the DL for 10 games. This is going to be hit hard. Going to drop in another base hit. So with 2 outs, Houston's got 2 on. Really got to get someone going. Bieber now 92 pitches. Really getting these pitches up here. Yeah, Rod, we're gonna need that to happen. Here comes Petey. Petey Walker making his walk out to the mound, his jog out to the mound. Catch the bat. The old 2 back and forth and the cap. You have to close your eyes and pray you don't get hit. So a little conversation here. They still haven't showed us if anybody's up in the pen. We know they called down, but they didn't show us anybody getting up. So we will be keeping an eye. But on the Astros side, Eniel de los Santos is up in the Astros pen. Yeah, it's crazy. Jimmy Two-Shoe, listen, there's a reason why the Habs cleared out all that money, right? Why they traded the contract to San Jose. There's a reason. And listen, Montreal is going to be a much better team this season. But they're not a shoo-in. And I don't think adding Crosby is a guaranteed winner. You would think the Avs would be a much better option. But hey, would love to see it. Swing and a miss on a terrible pitch. But hey, we'll take that, strike 1. They need an alarm clock to wake up those bats. They certainly do. Astros tonight, with runners in scoring position, they're only 1 for 4. Only 1 for 4. Blue Jays haven't really had an opportunity for that. Richard, I might be able to. This is going to be hit hard down the left field line. This is going all the way down. It's going to score another run. So 3-0 Houston, as a couple of singles are able to come around and the small ball prevails. 3-0 Astros. 2 outs here. They're getting it done. Diaz with his 21st double of the season. And here comes Schneider. We get the little point. And he's going to make his way. What just happened here to my little screen? There it is. That was weird. So the Blue Jays haven't been able to get anything. Bieber is done. He's going to make his way. And we are getting... Was that Rodriguez? Was that Yariel Rodriguez? Couldn't see, but we're going to see momentarily as the Blue Jays have a pitching change. You never know what can happen. This team can wake up, and it is Yariel Rodriguez is going to come in substitution to face Dubon. With 2 outs here, Houston is able to hit around and score another run. All right, let's introduce our winner of the hockey cards. And the odds were forever in her favor. Congratulations, Beverly. You are our winner. Congratulations. I will get this shipped out to you. And you got yourself a nice little Tim Hortons card there. A little Tim Hortons card with a bunch of other really good ones. So congratulations, Beverly. You are tonight's winner chicken dinner. I couldn't believe it. Scrolly finger goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and it stops. Congratulations. All right, we'll get more of those going as we do, and hopefully we can find out why our bot decided to switch streams in the middle. We'll get back to our regular kind of method of doing it. But hey, the emojis are always fun. They're just a lot faster. We normally like to draw it out a little bit more, but that's okay. Congratulations. And if you didn't win today, there'll be more opportunities. So Bieber is done for today. Not a horrible line for him. Not a horrible line by any means. 5.2 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and the home run that really was the killer because that put up the 2 runs. They were hitting him hard, just couldn't get things to settle on down. So that's something he's going to need to work on. But Houston is a tough team. The Astros are a very, 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 very tough team. Thank you, Major. Appreciate it. Leave for 10 minutes and it's another one. All right, let's try and get out of this inning. Rodriguez coming in to face Dubin. First pitch in there is going to miss 1-0. He's got to come in and he's got to make something happen. It's the struggles are real. The struggles are real. Taking a look. Delivers. This is going to be hit hard to left field. That's going to be a catch. That's going to be a fly out to Lorpafito, and that's going to do it. So we are done in this inning. I think we'll just leave it on this screen. We don't need to flip over to the commercial break screen. We'll just leave it here. 3-0 Astros. The Blue Jays have yet to record a hit. Coming up, it is the top of the lineup for the Blue Jays. Springer, Lucas, and Big Vlad Guerrero. And hopefully, they can look to get this one done. Let me take a little sip. Cheers, everybody. Did Vlad sell my parlay? Sosa, who do you have? What's your full parlay made up of? There was a joke that the Sharks and Price are talking about getting 8 years done. You know what's funny, Joshua? I saw that somewhere and I'm like, come on. Listen, I would love nothing more for him to come back and play, but unfortunately, don't think it is going to be the case. All right, let's pick this up, Blue Jays and Jays fans. We have to get this one going. We need to rock and roll. Ramirez in Vlad in fantasy. Okay. Maybe Vladdy can get this going. Let's get some base runners, right? Get a couple of base runners. Have Vlad put it over the fence. Easy peasy. It's a tie ball game. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Certainly have lots of time. Lots of time. It's going to be a tough series for Toronto. We got Jose Barreros, I believe, scheduled to pitch tomorrow. And we know Barreros is Mr. Hot and Cold. So hopefully he can settle things in and have a good performance. As we go to the pen now, it's kind of up in the air. We don't really know what to expect from the Jays pen because it's certainly, you never know which way it is going to go. So, oh, wow. 13 games in 13 days. No more off days. It's baseball, baseball, baseball. That is crazy. I didn't realize they were going every day. What do you think about the Padres? Adam, welcome in. Me personally, I'm not a huge Padres fan. I know they got some serious bats. They can certainly be impressive. They have a decent record, good record right now. Could they catch the Cubbies for that top spot? Absolutely. But they're a solid team, and they're starting to pick up on a bit of a streak right now. So Cubbies definitely are going to be a disruptor. That's right, Anthony. Yeah, with Bichette out, it definitely changes the whole mojo. It really, really does. All right, here comes Springer. Springer is 0 for 2 tonight, taking the first pitch in there for a strike. We got De Los Santos coming in relief here for Houston Astros. So De Los Santos against Springer. Springer would love to put something in play. Here's the pitch outside. Springer swung. Did he go around? They say no, he did not. No, he did not. That's right. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We need 3 friends to hit that subscribe to put us up to 810. This one outside. Springer holds off. Going to go to 2-1. Onyx, are you personally going to drive it over and deliver it? Springer, keep this one going. Vladdy up on the step. He's waiting to head up. Varsho is behind him. Springer, the 2-1 outside, lays off of it. Count goes to 3-1 now. That's all right. We'll take that. 3-1. Keep working it. Keep working it. If it's a walk, I'll take it. We've had a walk today. We've had a hit batsman today, but no hits. Come on, Springer. Here's a pitch. Good golly, Miss Molly. This is going yard under the Budweiser sign. It's out of here. Springer, Dinger, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Way to go. Bruce hits that subscribe, and Springer hits it out of the park for you. Springer, Dinger. Wow, there we go. Yes, sir. Lala's Place, what's up? Welcome in. 450 feet. 450 feet. Get that home run siren, Sam. Hit it. There we go. Home run for Springer, and that's how you get the party started. Welcome to the 6. 3-1. Hopefully this gets contagious now. Here comes Lucas. Thanks again. That's right, Vincent. Thank you, Springer. 5:30, come up early. All right, Leslie, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Inside, this is hit by Lucas. This is going to the gap. Oh, what a catch. Myers coming over, sliding, makes the catch as Lucas was threatening to put this one in the gap. So we're going to go down to 1 out. That means Vladdy Guerrero was coming up. Dan, what's up? Welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, Johnny, Vladdy is coming up right now. He's 0 for 2 today. This was a monster shot. A monster shot. I think it was actually over the Budweiser sign. Nick, welcome in from across the pond. Hope you're doing well. Here's Vladdy swinging. He's going to hit this one. That's going to drop in. So Vladdy with a single. Now Varsho. You know what to do, Varsho. You know what to do. Varsho is the tying run, and we got a warm up. Stephen O'Kurt, the lefty, is warming up in the pen for the Astros as the Blue Jays trying to get back in this game. And we got a meeting on the mound. Everybody coming in. And that's it. Just like that. De Los Santos is done. He comes in, he throws a couple pitches, gives up a home run, gives up a single, and we got a pitching change as Stephen O'Kurt is going to make that replacement. Wow. What a turnaround here for the Blue Jays. A couple pits to hitch, and all of a sudden they get a couple of hits on the board. A no-hitter was being delivered until now, and they get that 1 run back. Springer with a huge dinger. It brings his average back up over 300 to 301. 450 feet home run. That was absolutely incredible. We will take that one all day long. So thank you, Springer. And now let's hope it's contagious. Let's hope this keeps going. Let's hope it keeps rolling. We need the Blue Jays bats to get going. Vladdy's earned maybe 5 million so far. Keeping tabs, McSwedish. Keeping tabs. Washington up 7-1 over Miami. Wow. Big, big, big number. What's going on over with the Yankees? The Tigers. The Tigers are up 3-2 right now. It's the top of the 7th inning. Looks like the Tigers have bases loaded with nobody out. So Detroit looking to bust that game wide open. I assume Yankees had to go to their pen. So we'll be keeping an eye on there. Cubbies up 2-1 over the Braves. Guardians did beat the Royals 2-0. That one is now final. Orioles and Pirates are tied at 2s. Phillies 7-2 over the Mets. In the Rays 4-1 over the White Sox. The Blue Jays will have 2 series coming up with the Rays. So here we go, Blue Jays. Let's keep this one rolling. Vlad on base right now is fantasy at 3. Vladdy overpaid. Hey, listen, Vladdy could do it. Viva Blue Jays, welcome in. Guillermo, welcome into the stream. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's keep this rolling, Varsho. Let's keep it rolling. You know what to do. Vladdy's on first. 1 out. Varsho, swing and a miss. That's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. Started a new job in June, but not liking it. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry to hear that. Dallas, so Bo is on the 10-day disabled list. He sprained knee is what they're saying. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Varsho. Swinging at the sliders. Can't resist it, but 2 good pitches in the strike zone. Okert really throwing it to Varsho. Varsho can't catch up to it. Hey, good night, Herman. Welcome into you both. This one down low misses 1 and 2. Trying to go. Looks like Davis Schneider is kind of up. Is he going to come in to pitch hit? Here's the 1-2 outside. 2 and 2 evens it up now. Ooh-wee, that one was close. That one was real close. Nick wants those Astros to come. Wants those Astros to keep it going. Blue Jays trying to come back. Vladdy sitting on first base. Varsho getting set up. He swung at 2 sliders. Can't lay off them. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck out. Varsho swings at 3 different sliders. Cannot catch up to them. And he goes down. That one hurts. 2 outs now. And that's going to bring Alejandro Kirk up to the plate. Come on, Kirky. Let's go, Kirk. Thank you for hitting those likes. Appreciate it. Make sure everybody's tapping that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We're so close to 810. Who's going to put us over? This one is going to be up high. Ball 1. Kirky is 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out. His average down to 292. Kirky is our clutch hitter. Let's see if he can get something done now. It would be real nice if he could come through with something. In there for a strike. Well, that is not what we wanted. Come on, Kirk. His hard hit rate is up this year at 50.7%, up from 40.9% last year, having a much better year. Here's a delivery. The picture went all crazy, but he swung through that. Strike 2. Yikes. Lamar, what's going on? The Astros and Mets genuinely own your whole organization. It's been tough. Swing, and that's going to be popped up. This is going to be in the outfields. There's the catch. He's done. We are going. It's a commercial break. The Blue Jays were able to get 1, and that's how it all starts. You start with 1. And you keep this one going. A huge hit for Springer. 450 feet. It was an absolute monster, but a real nice shot, and we will take that one. And hopefully that's going to start spreading. Hopefully the Jays will keep it going. Coming up here in the top of the 7th, it's going to be Pena, Alvarez, and Correa. They need to shut these guys down. Hey, Brennan, what's going on? Go, Jays, go. Let's do it. Right, let's do this one. Holy smokes. Welcome, everybody. This is the first game of this series, a very difficult series, clearly what it's going to pull out to be, but the Blue Jays are going to be playing a whole lot of baseball over the next little while. So today we know where we are. Tomorrow game going to start at 7:07 estimated first pitch. So we hope we'll see you tomorrow night. We won't be able to do Thursday's game because they play at 3:00. It's an afternoon game, and well, we have to work. A little weekend series against the Baltimore Orioles. If there's a bright spot, a weak spot in the next several days, it's going to be that series against the Orioles. That's going to be followed by a series against Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Boston, and then Tampa Bay again. And the season wraps up September 28th. It is going to be a wicked and wild couple of weeks of baseball. So let's bring this one up. Let's see what the Blue Jays are going to do. How are they going to keep this one rolling? Put the Astros at bay. Hope they pull a grand slam. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Sean, what's going on? You found us. Good to have you back. Okay, Blue Jays. Uriel Rodriguez coming back in. He only threw 2 pitches, and he came in relief of Bieber. We need to see him keep this one going. Keep rocking and rolling. Thank you, Oh Hockey, hitting that follow. Appreciate it. So trying to keep a 2-run deficit, certainly don't want things to get real crazy out of hand. Here's the pitch. Inside 96, called strike 1. Thank you for that. Pena's doubling at first. His average is now sitting at 304. Uriel taking a look. Here's the pitch outside, 1-1. A real high leg kick. Detroit really blown things open in New York, 6-2. 6-2. Thank you, Tigers. Bieber has been a little rough. Yeah, he was a little rough. He was a little rough today. Control was a little all over the place. Rodriguez is a little all over the place right now. Got to bring this back in over the plate. But at least the Tigers are getting things going. So that's a little bit of relief, but we need to take advantage. When the Yankees are losing, we need the Blue Jays to pull out some W's. This one is going to be hit right up to the pitcher's mound. Grab thrown over to Vladdy in time as Rodriguez throws a strike. Vladdy shaking off the hand. That was a tough thrown ball. So 1 down. Got to keep this one going. Need to build up the defensive momentum so the offense can kind of turn around and rocket themselves. Vladdy running back from the food truck with the deep fried 7th inning apps. Sorry, that's amazing. Now, what do you think? What do you think the Vladdy's apps of choice are? Spring rolls, the little pigs in a blanket. Here's the pitch coming in, strike 1. Oh, we got the waves going. I apologize, I didn't even see it. Hey, get your virtual wave hands up. They're going around the chat. The virtual wave is cooking. Having big league. Not yet, John, not yet. Here's the 0-1. Up high, gonna go to 1-1 now. 1-1. Nachos. Oh, Dallas. I could totally go for some nachos. It's not good for the cholesterol, but oh, totally do some nachos. Alvarez taking a look. Here's the delivery swing, and this is going to be popped in. That's going to drop in. Another hit. Little flare ball in the left field because it's nacho business. Extra cheese. Little salsa, little sour cream, some chicken on there. Got the popcorn going nice. Alvarez has been a real thorn in the Blue Jays side today. The whole top of the lineup. The top of the lineup for the Astros have been very difficult. Sorry. Tanker, no dinner tonight. Haven't had dinner. I'll just go through the fridge and look for some leftovers after the game. Currently sitting at 9:06. Yeah, we got a couple innings left, and we'll do a little scouting in the fridge. See what we got. Rodriguez looking now, delivers up high. 2-0. 2-0. You had some pizza? Nice. Pizza's always a good go-to. Taking a long kind of wait. I typically like Rodriguez. He's been a little all over the place. Oh, he hits him on the elbow. Oh, come on. Come on. Charge the mound. Make it exciting. Got him. Did he catch the hand? It looked to me like he got the elbow, but he moved his arm away so fast. Trainer's going to come out. Let's see this in slow-mo. This came right in. Oh, it missed the elbow. Yeah, got him on the top of the hand. So when he was at bat, it came in and hit him on the top of the hand. That's okay. Come on. Those batting gloves have some padding there. Domino's has 50% off all online orders till Sunday. Oh, goodness. We may have to do a little pan pizza. So he's going to stay in the game. He's all right. A little bit of a bruise never hurt anybody. That's right. Just blowing off some steam. So 3-1. Astros are up by 2. 1 out on the board. We got 2 base runners on. 1 at first and 1 at second. Here comes Altuve. He singled and scored his last at bat. He's 1 for 3 on the evening. 24 home runs. He can hit this ball deep. With runners in scoring position now, you want to get this on the ground. Swing and a miss. Hey, we'll take that too. Swung hard. Yankees allowed 8 straight runs. Yes, music to my ears. Music to my ears. The Astros now 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Taking a look, delivers and outside. Going to go to 1-1. Almost got him to chase it too. He almost came around on that. Never, Dan, never. All right. Here's the 1-1. 1 out. Outside again. Not giving him much. That's right, Dallas. I agree. Most of you, anyways. Vladdy ordered everything. That's funny. I'd like Vladdy to order some hits. Can he do that? 2-1. Here's the pitch. Going to be popped up. Not a chance. Not playable, as that's going to go too far back into the renovated area behind home plate, which looks quite nice. Oh boy, come on. Time to pick this one up, Rodriguez. 16 pitches thrown. Need to get this going. 10-2 for the Tigers now. Yeah. Here's a pitch. Swing. This is going to be golfed in his center field. Under it is Varsho, going to make the catch. Good body position. Going to throw this ball into the infield. No chance to tag up the runners. So 2 outs now. 2 outs now. We'll take that. We'll take it. And here comes John Schneider. Schneider going to make his way up. We're going to get a pitching change. Brandon Little. Brandon Little going to make his way in. We all know how we feel about Brandon Little. Is Brandon Little going to make his return to the ballpark? Dustin Wolf got 7 years at 7.5. That's a lot for Dustin Wolf. You know, it's funny, Joshua, there have been some huge contracts given out. Now, the Wolfman, played great. I don't know if he's worth that much money as of yet. But we'll see, right? It's a good investment in a really good young goaltender. Hey, B. Disney, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the show. My name is Sam. Hope you're having a good time tonight. The Blue Jays certainly making it interesting. As we are Blue Jays down by just a couple. certainly with an opportunity to come back. 3-1 is the score. Houston Astros are ahead. However, if you didn't hear, the New York Yankees are getting beat up on right now, 10-2 in the top of the 7th inning in New York, 10-2, and they still have a runner on third with one out now. So the Tigers doing an excellent job, really helping the Blue Jays out, doing a little bit of a favor for us, which thank goodness. It's nice to see and get coming in. Not the Leafs. No, they didn't sign. The Leafs are set. Their goaltending is totally set. Thank you so much for those that are hitting the likes. We appreciate it. We need a couple more people to hit that subscribe button, a couple more friends to hit that subscribe button for us. And we appreciate that very, very much so. But hopefully we can get it going. If you're watching over on the vertical stream, if you're watching over on your phone on the vertical stream, there is a link pinned to the top that you can click and come over to the full horizontal stream, or you can stick around there on the vertical. Whatever suits your viewing pleasure, we try to bring you coverage from all different angles. And for those that are watching over on the talk, thank you so much for hanging out with us here this evening. All right, let's go. Pitching change is done. We're set to rock and roll. Little coming in against Smith. So Cam Smith, he's going to pitch hint here. So Cam Smith against Brandon Little. This is going to be interesting. Little looking. God, this makes me nervous. First pitch, got him swinging and a miss. Strike one call. Very nice. We'll take that. JDA, right? The problem is, Jordan, I was hitting the ball too far. So they said, no, we can't have you hit the ball that hard in the dome. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Catches the side of the strike zone. He didn't actually, but he gets the call. So it goes to 0-2. We'll take that pitch all day long. Thank you, Mr. Umpire, sir. 0-2, 2 outs. Little trying to come in and get the Blue Jays out of a little bit of a jam here. Smith rocking. Now delivers. Doesn't get on a chase. Down in the dirt. Kirk had to block that one. Nobody runs. 1-2 the count now. Little's in the game. time to pack it up. Well, listen, so far he's a couple good pitches. So let's hope he can keep this one going. Looking over the shoulder, delivers. Again down in the dirt. He did not go around. Very close to chasing. Did not go around. 2 outs. 2-2 is the count. Pull Little. McSweeter says, please, pull him. He thought I was pitching today. Lala, in my pitching debut, it wasn't even in real baseball. Misses 3-2. I had someone stand at home plate. I backed up to approximately major league distance, 66.5 feet. First pitch, bam, hit them on the hip. Never pitched again. Kirky's 70% torso, 30% leg. Neil, that's hysterical. And he's going to walk him. Little's going to walk the bases loaded. First 2 pitches were in for strikes, and then 4 straight balls. He's going to walk him. So with 2 outs, Little on the mound, Houston has the bases loaded. The walk rate for Little is about 15%, 14.9, where the major league average is about 8%. So yikes, here we go. First pitch, catches the top corner, strike one. This is going to be a very interesting final few at-bats. We are set to go. Christian Walker 1 for 3. He singled in the 4th. Pitch up high, doesn't get that one. I say no, Onyx. No chance. No chance. Walker, career with the bases loaded, 297. He's got 2 grand salamis. We do not want it now. Wow, everybody says yes. I'm shocked. Here's that pitch, swing, and going to be foul. 1-2. All right, Little, you just need one strike here. That's it, just one. Tommy Nance is up and he's pitching. He's warming up. Tommy Nance getting set. Shady, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Little about to throw his 10th pitch. Bases loaded. 1-2. It's not on my prep. Great answer. Great answer. Here's the pitch down in the dirt. 2-2. Did he go around? He did not. He did not. Little with the rosin bag. He knows he's feeling a little bit of a pressure here. He's taking a real long time kind of setting up and getting going. 2-2, 2 outs, over 40,000. Down low, that time it looked like he went around, and he did. Strikeout for Little, thank goodness. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th. The Blue Jays able to sit them down. The Astros leave the bases loaded. Holy smokes. All right, fans, it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Who's got the diamond? Who's got the bats? Let's play ball. We're not singing that song again. Holy, as a Red Sox fan, I feel like we could take the Jays in a series. Neil, it would be a really good series. It would be a really good series. The Red Sox have been so hot and cold. It's crazy this year. All right. Way to go. Man, what a bonkers game this is right now. An absolute bonkers game. Blue Jays are in tight. Hopefully, though, they found a way to get things rocking. Hopefully the bats are going to be going. Coming up here for the Blue Jays, my boy Barger, followed by Clement and Lorpafito as we go towards the bottom of the lineup. Barger with a 249 average, Clement with a 274, and Lorpafito again with that 349, but that's not a real average because he has not played in a lot of games. Derek, they are struggling. That is for sure. That is for sure. Jason, how's it going? Welcome in. I thought they let Lorpafito go. So I think they sent him down. They brought him back up, and they need him in this scenario. 50-50 for the Blue Jays, up over $630,000. Wow. All right. Down by 2 runs. Blue Jays only have 2 hits. Both of them were generated in that 6th inning. Now we have to get this going in. Let's go, Blue Jays. Now's the time. If you are just coming in to join us, hit those thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, or hit that follow. We look forward to a good conclusion of this game. Cam Smith is going to be out in right field now. First pitch going to be called strike to Addison Barger. Barger got hit by a pitch earlier tonight. He also did walk. Now he'd love to get a hit, get on base 3 different ways. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He likes being in the hole quickly. It seems he's doing that a lot. 0-2, and Miles Straw has a bat, so all the Straw fans time to get excited because it looks like Straw's got a bat in hand. All the pitch hitters are up. It looks like everybody has bats. Everybody's getting set. Here's a pitch down low. That Master coming in. Thank you for the follow. Brian King is now warming up in the pen. Will we see the King tonight? Barger set. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard. This is going towards the gap. It's going to drop in there. It's going to go off the wall. Picked up. Barger going to second. It's a stand-up double for Addison Barger, and we got one on with nobody out. That's how you start it up. Oh, man, John, I could totally go for a nice Philly cheesesteak. So much. I haven't had a good Philly in a while. They need to bring Charlie's cheesesteaks back here to Toronto because I need my Charlie's cheesesteak. Good hit by Barger. Good hit there. Scotty, what's going on? Welcome in. Scotty knows. Let's go Blue Jays. Here comes Ernie. Ernie is 0 for 1 today. Clement takes this one up high, lays off of it, and that's the pitch he swung at several times. He was on base earlier today. He walked in the second inning. Just move this runner around. Come on, Ernie. Here's the pitch up high again outside, 2-0. He's taking it. He is taking it. Where Bert is. Hey, Bert. Ernie's going to be up there singing, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make baseball lots of fun. Let's go. Time to turn it on. Let's get the count in the outfield. Counting base runners. We've got one. Ha, 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 ha. Don't do that again, Sam. All right. Had an unreal Philly cheesesteak from a food truck. Nice. Some of the food trucks, some of those food trucks are spectacular. Come on, Ernie. Okert delivering. Misses. Oh, but they call it strike. Isn't it funny we have Okert, which is very close to Bert, delivering to Ernie? Let's do this. This hit hard. Not hard enough. This is going to be a fly out to left field. Barger not going to tag up. He jumped, but then went back. Throw's going to come in, and he's got to stay. Ernie gave it a ride, but certainly not far enough. I grew up watching Bert and Ernie, and then the Squeeze Toy song came out, and it ruined everything. Bert and Ernie were the best back in the day. Tributes, what's going on? Welcome in. Just arriving in time for the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Another meeting on the mound. One out. Barger sitting on second base. Ty France is going to come in to pitch hit, and we got a slow walk to the mound. Excuse me. Slow walk to the mound. There's going to be another pitching change. And Okert is going to leave, and we got the King coming in. King is going to make his way. So another pitching change. It's going to be King versus France. France coming in to pitch hit. Unless they make a double move here. Rez, how's it going? The comeback team needs to engage. That's right. Let's go. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We're going to turn the hat around. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, getting us up to 810. Amazing. Amazing. All right, Blue Jays are set for a good finale here. We got one runner on, one out, bottom of the seventh inning, still time to make this thing happen. France is coming in for Lorpafito. Lorpafito certainly struggled a bit today. All the bats have struggled today, so France is hoping he come in and get something done. It would be really nice. The story of today's game, really, Bieber, a little wild. He did go 5.2 innings, upwards. He was 90 some odd pitches. Thank you so much for subscribing, El Padillo. Thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He went 5.2, gave up 9 hits and 3 earned runs. 2 of them was a 2-run home run in the first inning. A little came in and didn't really do much, got us out of a jam, and we are, waiting for him to make his return. So the pitcher's doing okay. We still got Heineman, Schneider, and Keener Falefa on the bench. So I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Jimenez being pulled out and putting Schneider or Keener Falefa in for him. They could certainly shift things around if need be. So there are options. But Brian King is going to come in 61 games this year. He's throwing a 2.73 ERA. Who didn't play great there. Certainly didn't play great at the beginning of this game. Good thing you took the under. Yeah, that is a good thing. It's not going to be over that 8.5 marker we talked about earlier. All right, here we go. First pitch. Going to be down low to France, 1-0. France comes in 128 games with a 264 average. He did split time between Toronto and Minnesota. This one catches the corner, 1-1. Joshua, that's wild. That is wild. Lala's place got off tomorrow. Nice. Waiting, King looking, now delivers up high, but France can't lay off of it, swings right through it. Oh yeah, Lyle Overbay. There's a blast from the past, Sean. There's a blast from the past. Blue Jays are tied for the top of the league with averages of pitch hitters. So the pitch hitters have done fairly well. This one is going to be foul back, stays alive. This one was in on the hands. So hopefully they can keep this one rocking and rolling. Let's go Blue Jays. We want to get this one done. We want to come back. Runner on second, 1 out. France taken, 2-2. 2-2. At a minimum, even if you can't get on base, advance the runner. We got to do something. Overbay could not hit in the clutch. No, definitely could not. Here it is. This is going to be hit over to third. So does not advance the runner, and France is thrown out. So that is a bogus pitch hit. So with 2 down now, Barger still stuck at second base. And as predicted, Connor Falefa is going to come in to pitch hit for Jimenez, bringing in another 263 average. Keener Falefa is kind of brought in as the utility guy. So it'd be nice if he could get something going. Between Pittsburgh and Toronto this season, 122 games, 263. Only 1 home run for Isaiah, so not thinking he's going to hit this 1 yard. But just put it in play. Just put this in play. Yeah, Kawadi, they got to figure out a way. They got to make some contact here. Have to make some contact. So Schneider and Straw were both up at one point, but they both sit down. Here comes Isaiah. 19 pitch hit RBIs this season, tied for third most in the MLB are the Blue Jays. IKF takes first pitch up high. You know, a wild pitch right now would be great too, King. You know, if you want to throw one wide, get a pass ball, that would be appreciated. Taking a long look. Checks the runner, now delivers up high again. Good framing job trying to bring that ball in. The ump isn't buying it. So 2-0 the count. Let's see what Isaiah can do. IKF. Here's the pitch. Catches the corner, 2-1. Nice pitch in there. The umpire, for the most part, other than a handful of calls, has not been bad today. Just a handful of calls. Looking, checks, swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Tommy Nance and Sir Anthony Dominguez both warming up, both getting things going. IKF waiting. Here's the pitch. Swing. No, he didn't swing, but he catches the corner of the strike zone. He strikes him out. So the leadoff double is wasted here. The Blue Jays not able to capitalize, not able to bring him around. Myers, Diaz, and Dubin all due up for the top of the 8th inning, and the Jays striking out too much in this game. Lucas with a strikeout, Guerrero with a strikeout, Varsho with 2 strikeouts, Kirk with a strikeout, Lorpafito with a strikeout, and now Connor Falefa with a strikeout. So lots of strikeouts, but the Astros have as well. Pena struck out once, Sanchez with 2 strikeouts, Walker with 2 strikeouts, but right now they are in the driver's seat, 3-1. If we take a look back over what's happening, the Tigers have had another one. It's now 11-2. 11-2 for Detroit, top of the 8th there. So at least they are helping us out in New York. Dan, I am very disappointed, very upset with Coldplay, to be honest with you. I've kind of pulled my fan card from them. Not a fan at all anymore. Ulysses Weird Al was the best. Love me some Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al was so good. We're going to do what we did to the Yankees. Yeah, Derek, we'll come back. We'll come back. Lots of time left. Lots of time. We just have to figure it out. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th, at least, though, we'll be back up top to the top of our lineup. So a chance to rally. Chance to rally. Yeah, me, Yankees getting hammered. Thank goodness. And it was, yeah, huge waste of a double. Huge waste of a double. Dan, I just don't buy Chris Martin anymore. I think he's a big phony. I think he preaches love and inclusivity and yada, 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 but I think he's a big phony, and I've been seeing it in various ways over this tour, and I just, just not a fan anymore. Just not a fan. I don't like when people do stuff like that. So that's why. My opinion. All right, Tommy Nance gonna come in here. He's gonna get things done. Tommy Nance is gonna shut him down. We know that. Tommy Nance gonna tee it up against Myers. IKF is gonna move into second base. And Davis Schneider checks into the game. He's going to be in left field. First pitch is going to be popped up, going deep to center. To the wall is Varsho, jumping at the wall, making a Devon White-like catch and hauling that one in. Wow. Great catch. Yeah, Prep. It's crazy. It's crazy when, you see, stuff like that all the time. But unfortunately, that's the case. I never hear speak, only listen to music. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. Yeah, some of their tunes are good. Some of their tunes are definitely good. Yeah, Shell Cards, great catch. Great catch. First pitch here to Diaz, in there for a strike. Nice pitch there. Varsho loves making some of these big catches, jumping against the wall. I think that's 2 today. Hey, Mason, what's going on? 2 catches jumping against the wall. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nance is feeling it. Nance is feeling it right now. That's high price. Yeah, it was one of those jumping like face first. Devon White's was obviously a much prettier jump into the wall. Higher points for him. But Varsho, straight away center field. Very nice catch. 0-2 the count to Diaz. Nance delivers outside. Ball 1. Trying to get in a chase. Just doesn't do it. He is. I mean, if Varsho could get a little more consistent with his hitting, man, he's so good in center field. Here's the 1-2. This is going to be hit down the right side over the head into the outfield. Another base hit here for Houston. Houston is collecting hits like comic books. Devon White, the best Blue Jay of all time. Huge praise there. But this was a good one. Just to the left of the 400 marker on the wall. Vladdy takes off his cap, puts his arms up in appreciation for a nice catch there. So 1 out, 1 on. Pitch comes in, strike 1 call. As Dubon coming up, he's 0 for 3 today. A ground out, a pop out, and a line out. So he needs a fly out to complete the outs. Here's Nance, delivers, swinging up the middle over Nance's toes. Grab, they step on second over to first. Double play. Way to turn that one around. Excellent work by the Blue Jays. Holy smokes. Isaiah picked it up, came over, stepped on the bag, threw it over to Vladdy. Good defense, and you know what they say, good defense turns into big offense. Nance had to hot step that one. He had the tap dance shoes on. As the ball was coming right back at him, he had to kind of shuffle his feet, so he didn't kick that one. But boom, there we go. Coming up here for the Blue Jays, top of the order, Georgie Springer, who had a home run his last at-bat, Nathan Lucas, and Vladdy Guerrero. And I'd be very curious to see if Nathan Lucas is pulled out if we get a pitch hitter for Lucas. Now, Lucas, he has a strikeout today. He hasn't really made great contact. So will we see a replacement coming in? Well, actually, we probably will, unless who did? We will, because we saw Davis coming in, Davis Schneider. So he will be replaced. Oh no, he replaced France. I see how they moved that around. So he replaced France. So will we be bringing in Miles Straw? Will Straw come in and replace Lucas? What decisions are they going to make? But first, it's going to be Springer. Springer is going to come up here. He got the job going with a 450-foot home run. It was an absolute monster. 114 miles an hour on the exit velocity. A huge home run. Got the one on the board. Dale, how's it going? I totally agree. The Jays offense seemed to cool off the last few games. A leadoff double offense struggling. You need Clement to bunt, Barger to third, then sack. Yeah. Dale, I agree 100%. It's when your offense is struggling, when the bats are cool, you got to go small ball. And you got a lot of speed. You got to utilize it. Right? Get that bunt down, advance the runner, move him across. So Springer going to come in here. What does he have up his sleeve at the bottom of the inning? King is going to remain in this game right now. Bottom of the 8th. Jays down to their last 6 outs. Time is now for a rally. Blue shirt, leaf on hat. Can't wait till they're combined. Prep, thank you for the super chat. There you go. That's right. We got the Canada leaf on tonight. It's actually our Four Nations face-off cap. This pitch misses, but it's called strike 1-1. But thank you so much, Prep. Appreciate it. Let's drop some baseballs in the chat for all the donos tonight. All the super chat hype. Pitch up high. Going to be 2-1. 2-1. Springer is set. Houston has a lead in their division right there, trying to hang on to. Here's a pitch. Springer up high. Going to foul this one back. Going to go to 2-2. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nerves. The nerves are going. 2-2. Shaking off the catcher, now delivers. This one is flied. It's going to be right to short. That's going to be it. Springer is down. 1 out. Didn't get a lot of good contact. Kind of just flubbed that one in an easy catch. And it is Miles Straw going to come in to replace Nathan Lucas. So far, we've been pretty accurate with our substitution predictions. Here comes Miles Straw hitting 265. He's going to look to do something. Yeah, Derek, we had a runner on second, not able to advance him. We had Vladdy on first before, not able to advance him. So here comes Miles Straw. Straw has to get going, has to do something. Little defensive shift coming on. Here's the first pitch. Straw going to hit this one weakly to short, picked up. He's going to be thrown out. So that was a waste of a pitch hit. Didn't like that one. Yikes. Not good there. Not good there. You have to play your batting lineup based on the way your offense is performing. When not hot, let them hit. Yeah, absolutely. Here comes Vladdy. Vladdy is 1 for 3 today. 2 outs on the board. Blue Jays, nothing really going on. First pitch is going to be taken as a ball. Oh, smokes. Got to get this going. Come on, Blue Jays. We're still in this. Still in this. Vladdy takes it up high. Ball 2. Vladdy lately has become the king of singles. A lot of single hits. A lot of hacks. He's swinging down on the ball a ton. He's got to get up and under it. Here's a pitch. Another one. Kind of a funky hit. Going to find its way in, and there's a base hit by Vladdy. So another base runner. So Vladdy is going to pick up another one on first yet again. And here comes Varsho. Varsho is 0 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts. Varsho hasn't been getting anything going. Bobachek got to be signed. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Bo. So here comes Varsho. Varsho 0 for 3. Come on, Dalton. He is the tying run at the plate. Swings at the first pitch, hits it hard right to first base. Come on, and that's it. The Blue Jays are done. We are going to the top of inning number 9. The Blue Jays not able to capitalize. It's all coming down to the 9th inning. Unbelievable. Told you the home run the Blue Jays pitcher gave up was a backbreaker. Yeah, Derek, that was tough. They haven't been able to recover. Springer got one. Now we got to figure out how to get this one going. Welcome in if you're just joining us for the 9th inning. You should know the Tigers are also up 12-2 over the Yankees. So that is good news. However, the Red Sox and Athletics, they get their game going at 10:05 tonight, and it's the Athletics. It is what it is. Let's see how this one plays out. But again, thank you for being here. If this is your first time watching with us, my name is Sam. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. We've been having a lot of fun. We'll be live again tomorrow for game number 2 of this crazy series. Average game, what's going on? Welcome in. Everyone in the Tigers lineup scored scored in the 7th. It's crazy. Yeah, they exploded there for a ton of offense, which is so nice to see. If only Toronto can do that and put up a big inning here in the 9th. But first, the defense has to shut them down. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out this evening. Hope we'll see you again tomorrow for game number 2. If you're not already subbed up to the channel, hit that subscribe, and let's go Blue Jays. Let's see if they can really kind of rock and roll now. We will need this big time. Blue Jays defense is going to have to shut it down. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to replace Tommy Nance. So Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to come in and look to keep this rolling. Going to look to not give up any more runs. It's a very big inning. Jess, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in to some Tuesday night baseball. The Houston Astros in town. A beautiful night in Toronto. It's getting a little cool that time of year. Miles Straw remains in. He's over in right field now. Came in for Nathan Lucas and Sir Anthony Dominguez. Throwing 3.42 on the ERA through 59 games this year. He's going to take on Pena, who's 1 for 5 today. A lot of at-bats. They've been picking up a lot of hits. That's what I'm hoping for, Sean. Need that 9th inning comeback. First pitch, swinging, going to pop it up. Kirk's got a beat on it. He's got a chance, and he makes the catch. So there it is. 1 out, a little foul fly out. There you go. 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll take those all night long. You know, Average, it's a tough question. I hope they hang on to that top spot. I really do. I really do. But it's hard. It's going to be a long stretch. They got a lot of baseball over the next 2 weeks. Here comes Alvarez. He's 2 singles and a double. 3 for 4 tonight. This one coming in. Nice pitch in there for a strike. Alvarez has really been a thorn in the Blue Jays side. Allie, how's it going? Welcome in. Long look for Dominguez. Delivers. Swing. And this is going to be hit to Vladdy. Going to make the catch over to Dominguez. Touches the base. 2 down. There we go. Now we're going. 2 down. Blue Jays trying to get this one going. Whoa, what happened there? What happened there? Okay, please don't take offenses. Let's go. Let's go, Blue Jays. Time to pick it up. 1-0. Here's a pitch in there. 1-1. You can even this one up. Let's go to Anthony Dominguez. Keep it up. 1-1 is the count. Here's a pitch outside. Correa is the one who did the biggest damage for the Blue Jays. He had that home run earlier on. He did get hit by a pitch later on, but that home run brought in 2 runs. Gotcha. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, almost hit him again, way inside. I can't believe the Yankees tonight. Yeah, Jess, it's crazy. On the go with CeeLo. What's up, buddy? Coming in with the redirect. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well. On the go with CeeLo. If you're a Braves fan or a NASCAR fan, you got to check out my man On the Go with CeeLo. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss. Big strike there. 3-2. Full count. Full count. Braves lost as always. CeeLo, I feel like our teams have completely turned it around this year. Braves struggling. Jays are crushing, although not tonight. Down by 2. Here's the 3-2. Oh, he walked him. Come on. He walked him. Ball 4. Very, very, very close pitch. Very close pitch. That's in that gray area. You never know what you're going to get from said umpire when you pitch around that area. So 2 outs, 1 runner on. It's going to bring up Altuve. Altuve 1 for 4 tonight. He did score a run. It's Althaus's fault. Go Jays, go. Gonna lay down the bunt. No, he pulls it away as the pitch came in high. So they were looking for that bunt. Altuve going to drop it down. We'll see if Barzier's going to come in from third if they are going to look to play this bunt. Bat up. No, he's going to swing away. He does. Hits it foul. 1-1 evens it up. Yeah, CeeLo for sure. I was thinking about that yesterday. Actually, I'm like, man, we gotta touch base. 3-1 Houston with that 2-run lead, but Jays fans, don't be let down because the Yankees exploded for offense today. Or the Yankees, sorry, Detroit exploded for offense today. The Yankees getting beat up on. It's a big lead for the Tigers. I almost just freaked everybody out. 12-2 in the top of the 9th. Tigers tearing it down. The fake bunt. The fake bunt. Here's a 2-1. Gonna pop this one foul. There we go. There we go. 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Get those rally caps going. Rally caps going. Can't wait for the playoffs. Do some playoff games. That won't be Braves. So let's go. Get those rally caps going. If you're just coming in and joining us, make sure you're hitting that subscribe. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Misses inside. Another full count. Another full count. Braves a beast. 99. Yeah, Ali, those are so hard to hit. So hard to hit. James, what's going on? Welcome in. Why are the Jays having a hard time scoring runs with this lineup? Just cold. Just cold. Chuck, what's going on? Mrs. Tom, welcome in. Hitting that sub. Thank you. Here it is. This is popped up to left field. Under it. Schneider makes the catch, and there we go. The Blue Jays are taking it to the bottom of the 9th. Ivana, welcome in. When does Bo hit? So Bo is actually not playing today. Bo Bichette is out with a knee sprain. He's on the IR. Go Stros. Go Stros. All right, we're going bottom of the 9th inning. Coming up, Alejandro Kirk, Addison Barzier, and Ernie Clement. Truth be told, not necessarily the 3 you want to have up. We need Bo back. Yeah, Biggerfoot. We need Bo back big time. Jay, what's going on? Jays lose to Seattle in the wild card. Jay, that would be wild if things turned around and ended up being that way. That would be wild. Oh, Jays Astros in the ALCS. Ooh. I mean, listen, it's going to be absolutely wild. There's a lot of good teams. A lot of good teams in the way they're playing right now. The Tigers, listen, the Tigers are going to be wild to play against. Whoever's going to play against the Tigers, it's going to be tough. You know, and Texas too, Rangers, they have an outside chance. They're 1.5 games back of Seattle. Are they going to find their way in here? So it is going to be a very interesting play to see how the playoffs are going to turn around and ship up. Scooble in the playoffs is going to be tough. Yeah, it's going to be wild. Hayden, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in. Cal is bringing out the homers. All right, folks, bottom of the 9th. This is what it all comes down to. Blue Jays on a beautiful night here in Toronto, looking to come back. They are down to their last 3 outs. They are losing 3-1. Houston with a 2-run home run in the first was really the difference in this ball game. They were able to add 1 in the 6th. The Blue Jays, Springer hit a home run in the 6th as well to get that one back. The story, though, are the bats of the Astros. 11 hits spread across these 9 innings. And here comes Brian Abreu with a 2.25 ERA. I tried to explain my thoughts on the bullpen lately. I think it goes down to the fact that they pull the starters too soon. You know, David, it's so hard. Timing is everything. Jimothy, what's going on? Welcome in. Get those rally cats on. First pitch in here to Alejandro Kirk in there for a strike. Kirky, who's been Mr. Consistent, Mr. Clutch, has had an off night. Strikeout, ground out, and a fly out. His average has been plummeting. R&B, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pitch is going to be down low, 1-1, evens it up. Evens it up. We need Kirk to kind of get back in here, kind of get things going. It will help us out tremendously. How'd you get in the locker room? Oh, it's just a background. But they do have a beautiful new locker room. They've done some great renos. So 2-1 here to Kirk. By the way, we are 5 subs away from getting 820. Live 100 miles from Seattle. Haven't been to a game in years. Up high outside. Oh, Larry, you should get there. It's always nice to go to a game. Not like I'm one to talk, though. I'm the same. I'm not far from the Rogers Center, and I haven't been to a game in years myself. 3-1 the score. 3-1 is the count. Kirk with a good eye takes it, and he's going to walk him. So Kirk is going to go, and I assume we're going to get a pitch runner for Kirk to get some speed. Not that I want to take anything away from you, but we are going to see a substitution. Kirk is going to come out of this game. Heineman, who is the last field player, last position player, not a pitcher, going to come in to run for Alejandro Kirk. So Tyler Heineman getting into this game. Addison Barger, he's going to come in. Barger, he's been hit by a pitch. He struck out. We need Barger to really get something going here. He is technically 1 for 1 today. We hit that double last time up. They weren't able to do anything with him. Now, Barger is one of those guys. He was so hot and he really cooled off. Let's see what he has here. Don't try and tie it with one swing. Contact ball. First pitch in here for a strike. Real nice pitch. Real nice pitch. Thank you so much, Timothy. I appreciate the kind words. Barger taking a look. Abreu delivers. Nice movement. Holy smokes. Strike 2. So yet again, Barger is in the hole 0-2. I feel like he's been in the hole 0-2 every single at bat. This is clutch time right now. 1 runner on, nobody out. Just need a base hit. You don't need to go for the fences. Here's the 0-2 swing, and he's going to put this in play. Foul. Oh, up the third base line, just foul. He just missed that one. So close. Come on, Blue Jays. Let's turn this around. We will be live tomorrow at about 6:55 for game number 2 between these two teams. So If you're able to join us tomorrow, please come on by and stop in and say hello. Here's the 0-2, outside, ball one. We realize we have a lot of folks watching on the television, watching on the big screen, that are not able to come in the chat and say hello. So I do want to say thank you so much for putting us on the television set. We appreciate that, up on the Tubes TV. 1-2 is the count. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. He got him. Barger's going to sit down. Big strike out there. Barger not able to advance the runner. So runner on first. Heineman is on first. Ernie Clement is going to come up now. Ernie's going to make his way in. Again, if you are just joining us, hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to become part of our community. This one is going to be popped up. Abreu with a 37% strikeout rate, one of the highest in the majors. Oh boy. Barrios going to get the start tomorrow. Ernie Clement is 0 for 2 today. Would love to get something going here. Ernie waiting. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he's going to hit this one. That's going to drop in. Base hit. That's how you do it. Advance the runner. So we got 2 on, 1 out. 2 on, 1 out. There we go. Now we got the rally going. Let's do something here, Blue Jays. Let's do something here, Blue Jays. Now, after a couple of substitutions, Lorpafito was pulled out. France was pulled out. So that's going to bring Davis Schneider up. So Schneider, we know what he can do. So pitching coach is going to come out. They're going to have a little conversation here. Schneider is going to come in. He did not have a good pitch hit attempt when he first came into this game. Or sorry, France, when he came into pitch hit, France did not have a good pitch hit attempt. They then brought in Schneider to play left field, as Lorpafito was the original left fielder. Schneider does have some power. This is going to be real interesting, real quick. Thank you for hitting that sub. Appreciate it. We need 4 friends. There's like over 400 people with us here. We need 4 friends to hit that subscribe button. Get us up over 820. Hi, welcome in. Welcome to the party. Let's go. Schneider hitting 240 in 66 games this year. He only has 10 home runs. He definitely has home run power. Good night, Mackenzie. Dallas, that's funny. Let's go. Schneider. Pitch is going to be outside. That's right. You got to take 1-0. Since August 1st in 21 games, he has 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. He was really big in the month of August, as was a lot of the Blue Jays. Here's the 1-0 up high. Going to go to 2-0 right now. 2-0. So Schneider ahead. You know he's going to start getting some pitches. That's right, Kareem. Work the count. Work the count. Bring this one around. Let's see those Go Jays Go dropping in the chat. There we go. Challenge accepted. Ooh, inside 3-0. You guys did that in a heartbeat. Davis doing a nice job hanging in. 3-0 the count. Crowd is getting in. Crowd is on their feet. IKF. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is due up next. You got to assume this is coming right down the middle. Here's the pitch. And it is in there. Not down the middle, but it is in there. Strike call. 3-1 the count. Thank you so much. Ken coming in. Serpent coming in. Thank you hitting those subscribes. Three and one is the count. 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Swings right through it. Oh, he was swinging for the moon on that one. Right down the middle. Just couldn't catch it. Great fastball, and he knew it too. Schneider swings so hard he drops down to a knee. Full count here. Full count. 3-2. 3-2 Abreu. Pitch number 18. What's it gonna be? He's been a little all over the place. Outside, he's gonna walk him. He walks him. The Blue Jays have bases loaded. 1 out. Bases loaded. Oh my goodness. In Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. comes in. He couldn't be in a bigger position right now. 1 out, bases loaded. All you have to do is get a base hit here. All you have to do is get a base hit. Oh my goodness. He struck out in the 7th when he came in to pitch it. First pitch outside. Ball one. Ball one. Work the count. Work the count. Career with the bases loaded. He's .354 average. Only 1 grand salami. He's not a home run guy. Don't be thinking that. All you want is contact for a base hit. Swing and a miss. So there's strike one, 1-1. Bruce, could you imagine? Could you imagine? 3-1. Houston has the lead. Bottom of the 9th with 1 out. Blue Jays have bases loaded. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and this is hit. This is going to drop. It's going to drop. It's going to score 1 for sure. Here comes the runner. The throw to the plate. Safe! It's a tie ball game. The Blue Jays have tied it in the bottom of the 9th as Isaiah Kinner Falefa with a stand-up double, 2 RBIs, ties the ball game. Holy smokes. And the Blue Jays with 1 out still have 2 on. And Georgie Springer is stepping up to the bag. Oh, baby. There we go. A slider in and he just jumps on it. IKF says LFG. Unbelievable. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Here comes Georgie. Swinging at a pitch up high. Strike 1. Oh boy, he's 1 for 4. Had that monster solo shot in the 6th, 450 feet. Welcome in, everybody, if Schneider is running. Here we go. Swings up high. Takes it for a ball. Takes it for a ball. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1 out. Let's go. Just do something. Here's the pitch. Swing, tip, strikeout. Ah, he swung right through it. Springer strikes out. Firefighter Jimmy, what's going on? This is a must. It is a must. So 2 outs now. We still got 2 on with 2 outs. Great pitch in there, and Springer just swung right through it. Miles Straw has a chance to be the hero. Straw can be the hero. Ultimate Chat Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody coming in, hit that subscribe for us. Sub up. Swing and a miss. 0-1 here to Straw. Straw came in. He grounded out in the 8th. Let's go. Tied up 3-3. Hoffman is warming up in the bullpen just in case. Here's the pitch. Outside. 98 miles an hour. 1-1. Going to even this one up. Abreu, pitch count starting to get a little high, up around 27 right now. A wild pitch would be great. A base hit would win the game. There is an open base. Here's a pitch to Straw, takes it, strike 2 call. Strike 2 call. The Blue Jay bats have been very quiet all night long tonight. All night long tonight. They need to wake this one up. Welcome in, everybody. If you're joining us, keep on coming in, but help us out. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be live tomorrow. We'd love for you to come back and join us. Here's a pitch. Popped foul. 1-2. Stays alive. Stays alive. Keeps this one going. And if you're watching over on the talk, hit that follow. Rich, thank you so much. Thanks for following along. Lots of folks here tonight. We appreciate you all helping our communities grow. You can do it with 1 click of the button. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe. We're tied up 3-3. Bottom of the 9th. Blue Jays 2 on, 2 outs, looking to complete the comeback. Godallo, thank you for the roses. This is going to be popped up. It's a short pop. Is it going to drop? No, that's going to be caught. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to extra innings. Extra innings as the Blue Jays tie this one up. It's going to be Cam Smith, Christian Walker, and Jake Myers. The 3 up here as we're going to the top of inning number 10. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Whoops, as I smack things around. Trini hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Again, tomorrow, who else is hitting that follow? Lots of people. Ruben, Renee, Venus, Trini, Noah. Thank you all so very much hitting the follow for us. We'll be live tomorrow. Game time is 7:07. First pitch will be live about 6:55 tomorrow is when we go live. And if you can join us for the whole game, fantastic. If not, we hope you'll stop by and say hello and come visit us. Because if tomorrow's going to be anything like today, holy smokes. I know, Fun AI, they could have ended that. They could have ended it. Yeah, we got to stretch. I think they're going straight through. The Blue Jays, no more off days. They're going to have lots of baseball to play, a couple big time series. Right now, though, what we're watching is the Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. That one is now final. The Detroit Tigers won 12-2. So the Yankees are not going to catch up to us on a game. However, the Blue Jays can move ahead if they can pull out the victory. So we are going to extra innings here tonight. And you know why they're doing this? You know why they're going to extra innings? Because, like, you know what? We don't want Sam to have dinner at a reasonable time. We want him to eat late. So they are doing it to us. So it is going to be Hoffman coming in for the Blue Jays. Jeff Hoffman comes in replacing Sir Anthony Dominguez. And the story of this game really, you know, it was the first inning and it was the ninth inning. The Astros went up 2-0 in the first. They exchanged runs in the sixth, and the Blue Jays picked up 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth. Very interesting game. Joey, what's going on? You look like Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? I look nothing like Hulk Hogan, but thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go. The Hoff stepping in. Jeff Hoffman. He's going to come in. Heart attack Hoffman. We know what he's been like. Sometimes he has been, oh man, real tough to watch. He's blown a lot, but he has also gotten the job done. And we got Caratini coming in. So a pitch hitter is coming in to face Hoffman. Giuliano, the score is 3-3, excuse me. 3-3 is the score. We're in extra innings here in the top of the 10th inning. Folks at the Rogers Center here in Toronto certainly getting their money's worth. He comes in hitting 273. First pitch, swing and a miss. Now in extra innings, it's not like the good old days. They start with a runner on second base. So Altuve is going to be on second base. So you automatically start with a runner in scoring position. Hoffman delivers. This is going to be hit foul, so he's going to be ahead 0-2. Hoffman pitched just a couple of days ago, so it hasn't been too long. Mark coming in with that follow. Thank you kindly. Tal, I myself am live in Toronto, but we are on most social platforms where you can live stream. Swing, and this is going to be hit hard right to first. Picked up, cutting him out at third. Nice heads-up play by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Holy smokes. He picked this one up and went gunning this one over to Barger at third base to pick up the runner coming across. So they allow Caratini first base. They give him first, but they nail the runner going to third. Heads up play here by Vladdy. Didn't have enough time to make both tag the base and throw over, but he sees the runner going and he goes right to Barger for the tag. Heads up play here by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So now it's one out, and instead of a runner being on third or even second, it's one out with a runner on first. So heads up play. Here comes Walker. Walker, he's setting up. Joe, thank you for the follow. So a pitch runner, Taylor Trammell, coming in here for a pitch running situation. Pitch is going to be down low. Bad base running, good. Yeah, Sean, he jumped all over that. He saw him going, and a heads up play by Vladdy. Sometimes you make that, you take your eye off the ball and you kind of boot it, but Vladdy secured that one. Jody coming in with the follow. Welcome in, Jody. Thank you. Runner goes, pitch down. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's going to be a stolen base. So a good jump, not a great throw coming in. So I take that back. Now it is a runner on second. He was fueled up on all the food truck. Yeah. Easton hitting that follow. Thank you. Great throw. A great jump. The throw by Heineman was not on time. Makes you wonder if Kirk was still in the game. Would Kirk have nailed him? Would have been very close. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 4 friends over on YT, over on the tubes away. Hit that sub for us. 3-3 is the count. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up. No beat on it. 2-1. What a finish we are in for. Cottaging, what's going on, bud? Welcome in. Diet's welcome in as well. Thanks for hitting that follow. Craig Kimbrell, the righty, is up in the pen. He's getting warm. That's right, Sean. You got to be sure. You got to be certain. This is going to be hit hard, but foul down the left side. 2-2. So Houston, 1 runner on second, 1 out. 2-2 to Walker at the plate. Walker is 1 for 4 today. It was a nice jump, a nice stolen base there by Trammell. So Hoffman, 2-2. Let's see what he does. Here's the pitch. Swing. This is going to be popped up. Under it in foul territory. Vladdy waves off. Heineman makes the catch, turns. The runner does not advance. So the Blue Jays now 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. Viserai, welcome in. This is anybody's game. This is a coin flip. Houston had the lead for the whole game. The Blue Jays tied it up in the bottom of the 9th. And I got to believe with the momentum and the way the Blue Jays played in the bottom of the 9th, hopefully they will take this one home. But it really is a coin flip. Myers is coming up with his 306 average. He's only 1 for 3 today. Hoffman delivers, swing and a miss, strike 1. Real nice pitch with that slider. Real nice pitch. Hoffman getting himself set. Now he delivers, swing, and this is going to be popped up. Center field for Varsho. Varsho under that. He's going to make the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 10th inning, folks. It's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Dalton Varsho, and Tyler Heineman. Vladdy, time to earn your $500 gajillion. Could end it with a swing of the bat. Vladdy has been a bit of a base hit machine over the last few games. He is 2 for 4 today. And what he's going to do. Cyan Nisao, welcome in. Yes, Blue Jays, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. They're definitely intentionally walking Vlad. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Elijah, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks, everyone, for the support here this evening. As we're continuing to grow our communities, we appreciate you all so much. You can find us on all social media simply by searching SamwellB12, or go to our link tree, which you can find in our profiles, our descriptions, or go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, and you can click all over. Check us out on all social platforms, but we live stream mainly here on the Talk, over on the TWH, and of course, over on the Tubes. So you can check us out on any of those platforms. Of course, for horizontal feed, we got it on the Tubes and on the Talk. But if you want the full horizontal picture, if you're watching on a TV or a computer, or you just want that full horizontal experience, over on the Tubes is the best bet. All right, Big Vladdy coming up. Big Vladdy coming up. Let's do this one. Tomorrow should be just as exciting as Barreros is going to be on the mound for the Blue Jays. We know what he can do. We'll hopefully get a strong 4 innings from him. Trini Rick, I am no good with NFL picks. I can tell you who is not going to win, because that's usually who I always end up picking. All right, Vladdy comes in. Kimbrell is going to come in to pitch. Miles Straw is going to take second base, because again, in extra innings, they always start with somebody on second. So let's do this one, Blue Jays. Trammell, of course, coming in a pitch run. He's going to be in right field now, so the defensive substitutions have to switch around. The Blue Jays have kind of used up all of their players, so they're not going to be able to make any substitutions for pitch hitters or pitch runners, but hopefully that will not matter. Hopefully that will not matter. 55, thank you for the follow. Taking a look. Blue Jays trying to get this one done. Christopher, welcome in. Vladdy stepping up. Here's the pitch up high. Ball one. Tony, thank you for the follow. Yankees lost. Yeah, Mega, they lost big time. 2 for 4 is Vladdy. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Vladdy gonna swing. Pop this one back and even it up now. 1-1. 1-1. Oh boy. They haven't yet, Joe. They haven't yet. Jody hitting that. Thank you for that gift. The Bat Boy Tater. Love it. That's so cool. Here's Vladdy. Swing's going to hit this one. Straw. He's going to third. Picked up, thrown over. Vladdy got there in time. He's safe. Are you kidding me? It's an infield single for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. What speed from the big man. Hustling down the line. Vladdy is safe. Straw jumped right away. He moves over to third. The Blue Jays runners on the corners with nobody out. Wow. Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. You like Bret Hart? Joey, I was a huge Bret Hart fan. Bret Hart was phenomenal. Very unfortunate story in his end. Evan, I know. What a game. This is crazy. This is crazy. Unreal. Jay's about to take this one home. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Rune. Appreciate it. Just need a sack fly. That's right. Just need a sack fly. Just need a bunt. Guys, if your feed is ahead of ours, please don't put spoilers in the chat. Don't spoil it for everybody else. Everybody's feeds, everybody's streams sometimes is a little different pace. Here comes Varsho. Varsho going to look to do it. That's right. A ground ball wins it. A sack fly wins it. Here it is to Varsho. Up high. Even a ground ball to the right side, to the left side. Somebody will win, Hayden says. Somebody will win. Extra innings. Bottom of the 10th. Blue Jays, nobody out. 2 on. Varsho up at bat here. Here's a pitch, swing, and Varsho going to foul this one back. 1-1 evens up the count. Home run incoming. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Let's do this. Go Jays, go. Go Jays, go. Sebastian, how's it going? Welcome in. Good game. It's been a great game. Big comeback. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Strike 2 call. Yeah, Joe, I know. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. That's the problem with the interweb. Here comes Varsho. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. So Varsho goes down. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Varsho couldn't make contact. Not a good night at all for Varsho. Not a good night at all. Blue Jays win unless they lose. That is outstanding. Thank you, everyone, for continuing to hit those follows and subscribes. Here comes Heineman, who came in relief for Kirk. He came in as a pitch runner. Same thing. Anything does. He's going to bunt. He squares to bunt, and he pops it up. Pops it foul. He went to lay down the bunt. Tries to put this one in, and he can't. Pops it up. Oh, goodness. Very, very, very tough play there. Little bunt for the run would have been sweet. That's right. Bruce wants it. Bruce wants it. Yeah, I wouldn't bunt. Norland, thank you for hitting that follow. I think that's just to kind of sucker them in. No, he's showing bunt again. Takes it down low as a ball. Pulled the bunt back. 1-1. My goodness. They're making us nuts. Showing bunt. Showing bunt here, trying to squeeze it. Straw needs to go. You do not want to be tagged out at the plate because you jumped too early. Heineman, 1-1. 3-3 is the score. This is intense. That's Michael Bunting. Yes, Hayden. Here's the pitch. Swing. This is hit hard. Stay fair. Stay fair. Stay fair. It goes foul. Way back. That would have been a home run shot, Bruce. That was it. That was it. That one goes foul. Long ball there by Heineman, just turned on that one. And he knows it too. He knows it. 1-2 is the count. Taking a look. Here's the pitch. This one is hit. It's in play. Diving, throwing home, sliding, safe. The Blue Jays win it. The Blue Jays win it in the bottom of the 10th inning. The Blue Jays complete the comeback. Are you kidding me? What a play. What a finish. The Blue Jays score 2 in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. The Blue Jays take the win as Heineman reaches on a fielder's choice. They threw the ball to home plate, not in time, as Miles Straw scores, and the Blue Jays take home a very important W as the Yankees got beat up on earlier today. That means the Blue Jays are going to move up on the Yankees. Oh my goodness, that one was so important. A big, big win here for the Blue Jays. Wow. They needed that one. They needed that one big time. Big time. Jays win, Yankees lose. Let's see what the Red Sox are going to do a little bit later tonight. Actually, that one should be underway. Is there any score in that one so far? And the Red Sox are up 4-0 in the first inning. Wow, we can't have a perfect night. Stellars, thank you for the follow. The Red Sox are up 4-0 on the Athletics. So even bigger win here by the Blue Jays tonight. This was absolutely incredible. What a finish. Hoffman is going to pick up the win. He's going to go to 9-6 on the year. Kimbrell is going to pick up the loss. Holy cow. The Blue Jays pick up the win. 4 runs on 7 hits. Houston, 3 runs on 11 hits. The way this one all went, Houston hit that home run in the first. The Blue Jays able to get him back in the 9th. What a great game. I guess now I can go eat some dinner. What a finish. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting us today. We hope we'll see you again tomorrow. We're going to have another good one. 6:55. We will be live. Come right back here. We got lots of Blue Jays coverage coming up all throughout the next couple of weeks. And of course, starting in a couple of weeks, the Toronto Maple Leafs take the ice with their first game against the Ottawa Senators. Oh man, I cannot wait for that one. Mythic, you are very, very welcome. Thank you everybody for the kind words tonight. I appreciate you. You can all help us out by telling a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend to come check us out and enjoy along for the ride. Tomorrow's going to be a great one. Like I said, 6:55, we will be live. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate you helping us out and doing what you do all the way around. Thank you to all the channel members for supporting us through membership. We appreciate it so very, very much. We have to thank all the donos tonight. Prep coming in with some super chats. Jose with some super chats. Really, really appreciate it. And of course, Justin, Colino, and Jody, the gifts over on the talk. Thank you so much for supporting us the way you do with the donos. It really helps us make things possible to continue to do this. Tomorrow night, can't wait. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you then. Vladimir was so good. Oh, and I don't think Vladimir was so good, but 3 hits tonight. He's been struggling. 3 single, doubling some singles. We'll take that all day long. As long as you get on base, somebody's going to find a way to bring you home. And that's something the Blue Jays were able to do today. In the end of the game, the beginning of the game was a huge, huge struggle. Bob, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Beverly, congratulations on winning the cards. We will get those shipped out to you for sure. This was amazing. The Blue Jays, they struggled early. The bats were quiet. Bieber wasn't pitching great. He was missing his target. Things started to settle down. We got that run or exchange of runs in the 6th. And then all of a sudden you saw kind of in the 8th, things were coming. We were getting some opportunities. In the 9th, we were able to turn it around and shut this door. Love a bottom of the 9th comeback. The Blue Jays, one of the teams that have come back to win the most in the majors this year. Hopefully we don't have to do it again. Tomorrow, we'll see ya from Sam Welby on the Samuel B12 Sports Network, the Samuel B12 Experience. We say thank you. Good night. Have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. I am out of here. Good night, everybody. Thanks for subbing.